sinking town, cashing in its luck. For those in possession are now on the run. It gave their protection from the barrel of a gun. Running wild and free. Running wild and free. We grew up together. Desolate streets we hide, each careful step a warning, striding side by side. Through all these faults and demons, open hands we gave. Yet the haunted force still lingers and the ghost of shame remains. 'Cause we're running wild and free. Running wild and free. Another cold September. It's all over now. The mothers and the fathers who just want to make it out. It's what we can remember from our darker days. It's that we'll need each other in our different ways. We're running wild and free. Running wild and free. Oh, we're running wild and free. Yes, we're running wild and free. Free, free.
Yes, people. Welcome back to another stream. What we saying, man? Oh, smash these likes up, guys. Smash the likes up. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I might do a tissue counter on the stream chat. Yeah, let me add this on because my hay fever today has been absolutely just fucked, man. It's just been hanging, like, bro. The pollen, man. The pollen been going hard today, guys. Tissue counter 0 so far. However, we've gone through quite a few today. Tissue counter. There we go. Every time I use a tissue, I got a full box here. Yeah, we'll see how many we get through the stream, man. But it's going to be a lot because we cooked. The pollen's cooked us. Yeah, I know it's a good show, man. Big up to you, bro. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Smash these likes up, people, if you've not done so already. Kind of happy this season happened, to be honest. We needed to wake up a lot of peoples at the club, says T. Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying. I mean, if we would have done what we should have done in the summer, then that obviously wouldn't have happened. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. And listen, it is what it is, isn't it? Like, maybe having an off season was good for us, maybe in a weird way. You know what I mean? In a weird way that we reset. We got the hunger back, you know. Big up to Ratesh, big up to Joker, big up to AK, big up to AE, big up to Selman, Eric. Big up Dylan, bro. You've had the fever like 3 times this year. It's only you, bro. It's just cooks, bro. It's so bad today. Can't step outside the house, man. Honestly, it's fucking stupid. Thought you were sponsored with the image in the corner. That's been struggling. Oh, we're all just cooked, man. It's honestly, right, how did they get a vaccine, yeah, for the COVID, yeah, in a year, but we've still not got, like a proper, like, vaccine for the hay fever? Makes you think, doesn't it, chat? My pod. Oh, it's bad, isn't it? I went on before. I went on the internet before, yeah. Went on the internet and it said that today was like a high pollen count, so we're all just cooked. Yeah, I'm saying. I am going to stick the England game on, by the way. It kicks off in 4 minutes. Big up, Lewis, because it's an allergy. Yeah, but there's got to be something, bro. There's got to be something, mate. There's got to be something. Just the Indian medicine. No, it's mad. Oh, it's actually wild. It's actually wild. Oh, as well, rest in peace, man, to everyone that's died in that crash, innit, man? That's fucking bad looking crash, man, innit? So, yeah, not good, man. Not good, innit? But yeah, rest in peace, innit? To the crash. I think it was it India? I swear it was India. Ahmedabad. Where's that? Yeah, India. It was India. Yeah, R.I.P., man. Yeah, bad times, innit, chat? Bad times. I'll be do some more reactions outside. I've not got, I need to find some videos. I said if anyone found videos, send them me the videos, I'll do them. It's funny. Honestly, man, oh, it's crazy. I've got, I'm on phenofexidine. Yeah. I'm on the Beaconese spray. And I've got the like saline solution water to blast the nose, man. But it's just not fucking working, mate. Yeah. Tissue number 1. Just doesn't work. It's cooked, man. You know what's crazy as well, yeah? I didn't get hay fever, me, until I was like 22 or something. Bro, I never had hay fever as a kid. Never had it in my teenage years. I got it like when I was 22. And I was like, yo, what's this? What's hay fever? And I was just like, this is dead. Honestly, it's crazy. JSLB, there was a hay fever vaccine, but it was deemed unsafe. What? If KDB gets 17 at Napoli, I might have to invest in a shirt, you know. I'm actually buzzing to do some watch-alongs next year because wherever Echeverry goes, we'll spam some of them watch-alongs out. And we'll do some KDB watch-alongs as well. So, yeah, like next year, we're all locked in. We're all locked in. More LB next year is going to pop off, mate. I can't lie. Can't get hay fever if you don't leave your house. Oh, facts. Unless someone opens the windows. Crazy, innit? Crazy. I can't react to it, I don't think, bro, because they'll copyright me. I'll double check. I'll download the video and see if they copyright me, but sometimes they copyright me. LB Goldbridge uploaded a 115 video. I might do it in a bit then, innit? I'll do it in a bit. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, bro. Crazy. Crazy, bro. Madness. Yeah, I did see it. It kicks off. It starts in like a minute. I'm gonna get this England game on. McAtee's playing, innit? McAtee's playing. Livramento's playing. Obviously, we've been linked with him. Who else is playing? Omari Hutchinson, Harvey Elliott, still somehow under 21. Jonathan Rowe, don't know who he is. Alex Scott, don't know who he is. Archie Gray, Gerald Quansah, how is he under 21? Charlie Cresswell, James Beadle. So yeah, we'll get this stuck on, man. I might as well watch it, innit? Might as well watch it. Got nothing else to do, lads, innit? Oh yeah, update the counter. I will update the counter now. I'm gonna get your predictions in how many tissues. I'm going to go 12. I'm going to do 12. My prediction for tissue counter by end of stream is 12. Honestly, bro. Invest in Kleenex stonks now, mate. Yeah? Bro, we need £9 watch-alongs as well. Yeah, maybe. We'll have to get on that as well, to be fair. We'll have to hit that up, man. Let me just fucking sort this out. Right, tissue counter. 1 tissue used. Bang. Try ginger and lemon tea. Is that real though? Or is that just like one of those fake things? I'm not using StreamYard, bro. I'm using OBS. Right, here we go, boys. England's on. Let's freaking go. Should I use the... I might as well use the watch along scene. Yes, people. I might as well use this stream because I've got the England game on, so I might as well use the timer and that, innit? I might as well use the timer. Come on. Oh, come on, Diaz, lad. What's happening? Come on, Bray. Right, let me start this. In fact, let me just get the... Yeah, I know I went black screen. I changed scene, innit? When you change scene, you go black. There we go. Tissue counter, hay fever, bro. Channel 4, yeah. Bang, we're in. Game kicks off. Alright, Tom, use livefootballstreams.com. It tells you what TV channel the game's on in your country, innit? It tells you what channel it's on. There we go. You use Piraton. It's just mad, isn't it? I don't mind, yeah, it's my eyes. I don't mind my throat, yeah. I don't mind my nose, yeah. I don't mind that, yeah. But when my eyes start itching, it's game over, mate. End it. It's fucking hanging. Yeah, I'm sorry, it is. It's disgusting. When you've got itchy eyes, nah. It's not the one, man. It's really not. Who are we playing? Czech Republic. England. Have I got an England? Yeah, sure I've got it. Oh, wait, I don't know if I've got an England. Do I have an England badge on here? Do I have an England badge? Czech. Boom. We got them. Right there at home. Do we have an England badge? Surely we've got an England badge. Surely I've done one England watch along in 2 years. England. Bang. Come on. Yeah, it's just horrible, isn't it? It's horrible, man. Proper horrible. Right, there we go. Right, timer's on, chat. Timer's on, timer's updated. Stream's working. Right, cool, we're all sorted. Yes, I'm here. What you saying, bro? What's happening, man? Yeah, I'm going to watch it later. Sleep is the best remedy. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. You have a gluten allergy. I don't have a gluten allergy. I'm fine on gluten. Bread and that. Nah, I had some bread today, bro. I'm cool on gluten, man. I ain't got no gluten allergy. Oi, that Trent, bro. Oi. Oi, Trent has rattled the whole Liverpool fan base, man. Oi, this guy. This guy, bro. This guy turned up, yeah, to Madrid with being fully fluent in Spanish, Spanish passport, Spanish citizenship, yeah? He's more Spanish than Lee Gunner, bro, and he's been there about 8 years. Nah, it's wild, man, I can't lie. That is mad. That is crazy. Yeah, he's been speaking he's been learning that for time. He's been learning that language for time, mate. Yeah, but it was pretty funny. Did you see when what did he say? He said something like he said, "Oh yeah, I've been waiting for this for ages." And then he went, "Oh well, by ages, I actually just meant a couple of weeks." Yeah, all right then, mate. All right then. You mean you've been planning it for years? Nah, that is crazy. That is actually wild. Duolingo streak 1,000. I know. Did you see them? Did you see them tweet that, Sam? Oh, that was funny, man. Yeah, Paddy, I just thought he was chatting crap though, mate. I think most people did. You know when Paddy said that on an interview? He said, nah, he's been told that he's been learning Spanish for 18 months. I thought, yeah, that he was just lying, basically. But turns out that he wasn't lying. He was being serious. Alejandro. Yeah, he became Alejandro Arnaldo, innit? Trentanillo, Alejandro Arnaldo. Bro, the guy was like pronouncing the rolled R's, innit? You know when like you go Spain and that and you're like, oh, like una cerveza, por favor, yeah? I want a beer, or whatever you want to say, yeah? He's like, una cerveza, por favor. You know what I mean? The guy's like fully fucking Spanish, bro. Nah, it's crazy, man. Nah, he's rattling the whole Liverpool fan base, bro. It's mad. Like, I find it hilarious, innit? Because I'm just seeing Liverpool fans get like wound up. But I can imagine as a Liverpool fan, you're just going to be so vexed. You're going to be so vexed if you're a Liverpool fan. His Spanish is better than in English. Oh, it's actually mad. Crazy. Alright, smash these likes up, people. Smash these likes up. I can't, bro. They copyright me, man. Unfortunately, I can't do it. So, feel free to go watch it and then come back here in a bit if you want. I'm just chilling, innit? I'm just chilling. I thought I'd go live, watch this. But we'll talk about whatever, innit? We'll just do like whatever. You guys want to talk about something, let me know in the chat. We'll speak about something, innit? Risk? Nah, it's not a risk. It's like a legit. It's like a legit. I'm a Liverpool fan by the Barca kit, Rafinha for the hate-alongs. Yeah, come on, bro. Nah, it's mad, innit? Oh, have you seen how much Leroy Sané's on in Galatasaray? 421 grand a week, gross. How mad is that, chat? What camera do I use? Just some webcam, bro. 60 quid webcam. I always tell this, right? You know, people always say to me, oh, like, LB, I've been thinking about starting YouTube, like, what should I get? And that I say, don't go out there and buy some mad expensive camera and some mad expensive microphone. Yeah? Don't do it. Just record on your phone. Hossam used to use his iPhone, innit? Hossam used his iPhone for years. Bro, these people go out there and they spend pure cash, yeah? And I always tell these people, I say, don't do it. Don't spend pure money on the cameras and mics, because people don't want to listen to you then. You just wasted loads of money. You know what I mean? Oh, yo, come on, Hussam, as if he's here as well. That's a madness. Oh, yo, big up, bro. Oh, in it though, Hussam. I'm right though, yeah? I'm actually right in it. Like, my advice always is to people who always ask me, I bet you get this question, like, what would you give advice to someone to start YouTube? Just record it on your phone or just use your, like, PC webcam. My camera is a £60 webcam off Amazon, yeah? Because my old camera, yeah, that I used to use back when I was at City Extra, my old camera was a legit camera. It was a Sony, like, proper digital camera. And it broke. And at the time, I can't remember if it was last year when I bought the house. And anyway, I had like literally no money in my bank account because everything was being ploughed into the house. Yeah, I think it was last year. I think it was like last June when I moved into the house, yeah. My camera broke and I was like, for fuck's sake, my camera's broke. And I had literally no money in my bank because everything was buy for the house. So I had like 100 quid in my account. I went on Amazon, I thought, I'd buy this webcam, 60 quid, and then this is the webcam. It's just, I ain't replacing it. What's the point? Does the job. No one has ever come into my stream and said, oh, LB, your camera quality is not great. No one's ever said that. You know someone who spent 1.5k on cameras and mics, then quit after a month. Bro, it's a madness. It's a madness. That's crazy, bro. I feel like when you give the advice, though, Yeah, I feel like when you give the advice, sometimes they don't believe you in it. They think they think you're just like not telling them the truth or whatever. But it is the truth. It's the truth. Look at you guys in the chat now mocking it, man. That's crazy. Ah, get out of here, chat. I need to be like this. I need to do this. Yo, smash these likes up, people, if you've not done so already. Is the stream alright? I'm getting an error message on YouTube saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What is the stream alright? Fine for you? Weird. Never seen that error message before. I think something's playing up, man, because everyone's streams are fucking dying. Everyone's streams are cooked. YouTube telling you to upgrade the camera. But the thing is, you know what's mad as well, right? Is if you stream in ultra low latency, which is what most people do, which is like when I speak, you hear what I say about 4 seconds after I say it. That's how quick the internet gets it to you. Yeah. If you stream it in 4K, you can't. You can only stream in 1080p anyway. So you can go and buy a 4K camera, but if you're streaming in ultra low latency, you can't stream in 4K. So it's pointless. It's literally pointless. It's only good if you're not going to stream low latency or you're going to do videos. Crazy. Yeah, I think it's a StreamYard issue, bro. I seen everyone's streams were dead in it, so I was like, oh, I'd stream on OBS. That's why you got to know how to use OBS, man, because if you know how to use OBS, then you got the backup in it. Whereas if you literally have no idea how to stream on OBS, you kind of cooked if StreamYard goes down. Livramento ain't the guy. Yeah, I can't believe how young he is, mate. It's pretty mad, isn't it? Yeah, Mahrez' team is in the Club World Cup, Reeves. Yeah, he is. StreamYard needs to lock in. I was in bed this morning, I was like, can't be arsed going to gym, and then the lock-in video came on my phone, and I was, get out of bed, go gym, innit? I just want to be with you. I just want to see you. I just want to touch you. You've achieved nothing. Nah, that video, man, is so sick, bro. I can't lie. You've achieved nothing. These ones at Manchester Airport use 4K. 4K LB. Looking tanned. Nah, I'm not tanned in it, but hopefully I can get tanned in it. Because apparently the weather's meant to be good. Yeah, facts. Nah, I'm not Algerian, bro. You were the bird who tried doing that ASMR, sold a car to fund the project, spent 6K on equipment, then knocked it on the head after 2 years. What? I mean, I guess sometimes you do have to invest, right? So depending on like what you want to do, like I'm not saying don't invest in it, because like obviously, if you want to start like a business or you want to start being self-employed, then sometimes you are going to have to invest money in it as a risk in it. But I'm just saying, for the purposes of YouTube, you do not need to do that. You do not need to do that. But yeah, obviously other jobs and other self-employed jobs and that, you obviously do need to do it, yeah? I had the Mahrez gene. Facts. Facts. Why is no one talking about Nipan? You know why no one's speaking about this guy, yeah? It's because we know he's never going to play for us. You know, we know, yeah, that is facts. So basically, yeah, do you know, I always say this, but do you know Linus Tech Tips? He did a podcast with someone, and he said something in it, right? And it stuck with me for life. It literally stuck with me for life. I'll see if I can find it. Obviously, it's going to be tough because I'm typing Linus Tech Tips on YouTube. And it's just, we're cooked. Starting a channel. But yeah, anyway, I've spoke about this before, but basically, I watched a podcast, cause I used to be proper like a nerd in it, so I used to watch his videos. Anyway, I did a podcast with some woman, yeah, I don't know who she is, and she asked him, she basically said, right, if someone wants to start a YouTube channel, because this guy's got like 5 channels, all over 1 million subs, right? She was like, if someone wants to start a YouTube channel, like what advice? And he basically said, like, audio is the most important thing. Just have a normal camera and you'll be fine. If your content's good, people will watch it. Like, just because you have fancy lights and that, don't mean people are going to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Linus the GOAT. Oh, bro, I used to watch him all the time, man. He used to be a proper nerd, innit? You know what I'm saying? Nipan could though. Could he though? We got Cherky, bro. Cherky, Foden. I don't know. LB, have you seen the right back we've been linked to from MLS? Nope. Never even heard of this guy. Harry Pratesis. No. Nah, bro. Never heard of this guy in my life. What sauce? What sauce is this? Yes, JTI, what you saying, lad? We're here chilling today. Yo, big up Stop Online Hate, Foden 70 GA. Come on, bro. Yeah, I think a lot of people now do, though, as well. I think a lot of people have, like, pretty sick setups now, Johnny, because of COVID, innit? Everyone was working from home, so everyone got, like, sick PCs. Like, do you not remember? Like, PC parts went through the roof in COVID, didn't they? You not remember? Like, bro, getting, like, graphics card in COVID was mad hard. Like, CPUs was a bit easier. But, like, getting PC parts was... Well, I don't know if I should say PC parts. Maybe getting graphics cards was just mad tough. Because everyone was just upgrading. Everyone was just upgrading PC. Yeah, I've kind of got, like, a COVID build. I've got 30 Ti in mine. Which does the job, but, like, if I were ever to start gaming again, then I'd need to upgrade. Do you know what I'm saying? Linux. Bro, I used to lose Linux when I was in college, which was 20... Fucking hell, I'm a unk, man. 2010, 2011, 2012. I was doing, like, PC shit at college, because that's what I did. I did a computer course. I used to use Linux, innit? I was a Linux bro. And then I was just like, yeah, this is, I can't be asked. I just sacked it off. But yeah, I used to use Linux, man, back in the day. I can't remember what it was, like what version it was. Did I ever tell you about the terrorist at my college, chat? Oi, Americans, it's about you as well. Oi, chat, did I ever tell you the story about the terrorist at my college? Oh, nah. I've not told you, no. As if I've not told you the story about the terrorist. What? Nah. I've not told you. What the hell? As if I've never told you this. Yeah, I've told you. Big up Kasim. Kasim knows. I have fucking told you. Right, basically, yeah. Obviously, right. So I did like computer shit at college, right? So I was a nerd. So it's quite funny when people say, oh, LB don't know what he's doing on a PC. I actually do. It's just that sort of like, I've just lost interest over like the last 6-7 years. So now I'm just like a bit outdated. But I do actually have a pretty good fundamental knowledge about like computers and like operating systems and shit, right? But I just forget. And some guy in my class, yeah, decided to hack the FBI or like CIA or something, like one of the two. He decided to hack the FBI or CIA or something like that, yeah. And he didn't even get like past that, because obviously it's got like loads of like protections, so like you can't, it's very difficult to hack it. But anyway, he tried to hack it, and his OS just got fucking wiped. Yeah, like I don't know how it happened, but his OS basically just got wiped, and he come in like 2 weeks later with a letter from the United States government to say that he has now been designated, like they've got his IP address, like they've gone to the courts and whatever, got his name and all that kind of shit, and he has now been designated a terrorist by the United States of America, and he is never allowed in the United States of America ever in his life. Ever. Like he's banned from going to the America. And bro, he's buzzing. The guy was buzzing, bro. He just had the thing and he's like, look, he took it to the teacher. He was like, look. And the guy was like, you're a terrorist, bro. And it's just like, what the fuck? But imagine explaining that to like, imagine if you got a girlfriend or something. Imagine saying that. Imagine being like with your girlfriend or whatever, and she's like, oh, do you want to go to Florida so we can go to Disneyland? And he's like, oh, nah, let's go Paris, innit? Let's go Paris Disneyland. And she's like, nah, I want to go Florida Disneyland. He's like, nah. Paris Disneyland's well better, Paris. And she's like, nah. And then basically, I can't go America, innit? She's like, why not? Yeah, I'm a terrorist. Nah, imagine explaining that, bro. That is wild. But yeah, that's actually crazy, man. He was buzzing though. I bet some of them in my class, yeah, are multi-millionaires, bro, because they was all like nerds. So I bet they bought Bitcoin time ago, innit, when it was bare cheap. I'd be amazed if some of my classmates in that class are not millionaires now. Because this was like 2012, so it would have been well cheap back then. Crazy, man. But yeah, big up to my terrorist mate, innit? Big up to the terrorist. But it's actually just crazy, innit? How crazy is that? Yeah, just showing off his hacking skills, bro. Oh, he should have got like an A star, innit? Imagine. He should have got an A star. He should have just submitted that as like his work. Like, oh yeah, some guy made like a program, like a game, like a snake game. Well, hold that. I hacked the United States government and got designated a terrorist. I'm never allowed in the country again. You know what I'm saying? He's fucked. Nah, I don't think he's fucked, bro. I think they probably knew, innit? They probably knew that it was just some like young guy. He's probably like 17 or whatever, or 16 or 17. They probably knew that like he was just a fucking idiot. But they can't take no risks, so he's banned for life. Innit? Yeah, I seen it, Elvis. Wild, bro. Wild. Cool story, though, innit? Cool story. Terrorist. I think you know what he could do, yeah? I think he could become one of those white hat hackers, I think they're called. Where basically you get employed by companies to hack the systems, innit? In fact, I seen something recently online. Some company was offering people like £20,000 if you could hack their system. I can't remember what company it was. Yeah, like ethical hackers, innit? Where like companies actually pay you to hack them. Because there's a big thing in it in this country with, I think it was Marks and Spencer's or something. M&S hacked. Yeah, check this out. M&S, right, which for the non-British people is It's basically just like a supermarket, but like a posh supermarket. And they got hacked here in April. It caused millions of pounds of lost sales because they couldn't get on the system. All online orders were paused for more than 3 weeks. I think they've sorted it now, but I think they got ransomed, innit? I think they got ransomed. Harrods as well, yeah. But these companies just pay people to hack them. Say, go on, hack us. If you can hack us, we'll give you 20 grand. Because if they get hacked by these people, they give them 20 grand, but they know how to fix it. But if they get hacked by real hackers, they're cooked for millions of pounds. Where do I think Foden ranks amongst Verts, Cherky in pure terms? Surely near the top, no? Difficult, man, because Cherky to me looks like one of the most talented footballers in the world. If you're going based off pure footballing talent. That doesn't mean that he's a better player than everybody in the world, obviously. The co-op in Scotland couldn't order more stock. No way. Madness. Yeah, exactly, bro. No way. Did you do it? Did you actually do it? Yeah, Leon. Are you lying? Is that what you did as a job? No way. That's mad as if you did that as a job. That's actually crazy. That's actually wild. I smashed these likes up, chat. We're 11 likes away from 200 likes, man. Get these likes up and it makes you guys are subscribed as well. At your work, you're surrounded by hackers. No way. Show us hacking. Nah, I never hacked nothing, man. I never hacked nothing, innit? I never hacked nothing, bro. I did create a lot of bat files when I was in school. Which, and then changed the logo to like a Word document. And then upload it on different people's like logins. So then when they'd open like Microsoft Word, it'll open loads of like random fucking websites, if you know what I'm saying. Anyone knows what a bat file is? And like you do in a notepad document, yeah. You can open a notepad document, and you can make it a bat file, and you can make so when someone opens the file, it opens whatever you tell it to open, and you can obviously change the icon of the file. Crazy. I kind of got scammed, really. I got scammed, chat, yeah, because the problem is, yeah, is like when I went to college, yeah, I did a BTEC like computer course, innit? But it's not right because like we spent a little bit of it building PCs, a little bit of it programming, and a little bit doing other random shit, yeah? And it's like, that's L. If you want to do programming, you need to be on a programming course, not building a fucking PC, mate. Yeah? So, like, it's just stupid, man. And then they forced me to apply to university, the scammers. They forced me. I literally said to the woman, I'm not going to university. I don't like education. She went, you've got to apply. I said, I don't want to apply. She said, you have to. It's our policy. You've got to apply for a university. I said, I don't want to go to university. I'm not going to university. She sat there and made me apply for a university course that I was never going to go to, mate. Can you believe that? Crazy, bro. She forced me, mate. Scammed. I couldn't learn, man. I can't lie, chat, yeah. Education, man, for me ain't the one, man. I've said this pure times, yeah. I like learning. Like, I actually really, really like learning. But not in a classroom, innit? I like watching YouTube documentaries, man. Yeah, ask me anything about the solar system, Brit. I'm there in it. You know what I mean? But I don't like sitting in a classroom and never. Well, don't do it anymore. That'd be weird. But I never like doing it, man. I never like classroom learning, man. It's sitting there and someone's just chatting to you. Nah, I know some people can learn like that, but I can't do it, man. I can't do that. I don't know how people can do it. Pluto robbed, bro. Pluto absolutely robbed. Son is autistic, super smart, but struggled in the classroom setting. Yeah, exactly. I bet he loves learning shit as well, innit? But sitting there and just someone speaking to you on a whiteboard and you're like, what the fuck is this person going on about? It's just, nah. It's crazy, bruh. It's actually wild. Yeah, Leo. Yeah, I know, man, but obviously I was only 16, innit? And I wasn't like a rude kid or whatever, so I just did it. But like, I could have ended up doing that, mate. I could have ended up going uni and like scamming myself out of like £8 grand a year or whatever. I didn't even want to go because they want the stats, bro. That's why when you drive past, it says, "Oh, 90% of our students go on to further that education." That's cool, yeah, but how many of them did you gegenpress into going? Crazy. Crazy, bro. Reckon they're on commission. I reckon some sus is going on, bro. I'll be real. I think it's the further education percentage. They want it to be like 95% of our students go on to further education. What's cooked, man? Is that madness? Yeah, probably needs updating a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah, it's facts, man. It's actually facts. It's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough gig life, isn't it, chat? You know what I'm saying? Challenge, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's tough, man. That's why, like, I always say in it, I'm buzzing me, because I need very little in it to like fucking be happy in it. Like, bro, today, yeah, I woke up. What did I do? I got my daily lock-in reminder on Instagram. I went gym, come home, went Morrison's, and then just did my stream. That's it, and I do that every day, and I never get bored. Like, I think if you're a person that gets bored a lot, then that might be tough, innit? That could be tough, that, you know, because you've constantly got to do things. But luckily for me, I don't get bored, man, at all, which is quite good. But I know some people like who've got to be doing stuff like all the time, like every day they've got to be doing different stuff, like, you know what I mean, act like whatever they're doing, like, and that otherwise they just get pure bored. Luckily, and that's obviously good because like if they actually do stuff, then that's actually mint, innit? Because you're doing loads of shit. But if you don't, then you get pure bored, innit? Read a book. Yeah. I don't really like reading, innit? I get bored of reading, bro. I get really bored of reading. I like listening to podcasts, man. I like listening to like science podcasts and shit. But what's that guy called, man, who does my head in? The scientist, man, but bro, he just waffles, man. What's the American scientist called, chat? Who just chats pure stuff, man. Never stops talking. Yeah, man. DeGrasse Tyson, bro. Bro, he needs a fucking calming medication, man. I'll be real. Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson. I mean, he's good, yeah, but he needs to chill. He's too ham. Bro, I don't know if you guys on speed or something every time he does a podcast or speaks, but like, relax. Bring it down a notch, mate. He definitely needs sedatives, man, 100%. He is good though, but he just needs to chill. Maybe I should listen. I was going to say listen to a podcast on like 0.5 speed, but then the actual person who's podcasting him would be like, he'll be normal speed. So then you'll be like, what? Listening to him in normal and then him in 0.5. Crazy. Yeah, Brian Cox is class, man. I watch pretty much everything he's on, man. I'll be real. So good. So good. It's good, man. I like listening to it, man. Do I like chemistry? Nah, I'm not really into that, to be honest with you. Nah, not really the chemistry kind of person, nah. That's, it's probably because that's too complicated. I don't really get it, to be honest. Yeah, he is from Chatterton, isn't it? He's an Oldham fan. I wonder if he was at the game. I wonder if he was at the final. That was a sick watch-along, that, by the way. That was one of the best watch-alongs we've probably done this year. It was mega. Do I like cooking? Yeah, I love cooking. I cook all my food like all the time. Yeah, he was in a band as well. He was in a band. Facts. Facts, bro. Yeah, the Cherokee Scout along was crazy as well, man. I can't lie. Beer biceps. I never heard of that. I never heard of that. Yeah, we're gonna come to America. Well, I've been to America before, innit? But yeah, I'll probably go back at some point, bro. I just don't know where I'd go, innit? Because like, New York, man, ain't for me, bro. I'll be real. Yeah, it's too busy, man. Bro, I go on Market Street and crumble, man. I can't lie. Like, so go in New York, nah. So I need to go somewhere that's a bit chill. A little bit chill. Maybe somewhere chill where there is a city. I could maybe go for like a day. Yeah, but whoa, relax. Let's step out of the city again and go somewhere else. So yeah, you know, I don't know where that is. But yeah, I would like to go back, man. Just for the scran, mate. I want to go and eat the scran. I want to go and eat barbecue, mate. Because we don't really have, like, many barbecue places. Goal. Harvey Elliott, 1-0. Was it Harvey Elliott? Yeah, it was. 1-0 England. Yeah, there is a place actually in town called Pitmaster, I think. I've never been. Anyone from Manchester there's a place called Pitmaster or something. That looks pretty good, man, but like, I don't know. Crazy. North Carolina. Yeah, I know a guy from North Carolina. He said it's well nice. He says if I ever move to America, I should go to North Carolina because it's actually like proper nice. Jamaican food. Yeah. I used to go to a gaff. Well, I said I used to go. I went like 3 times or something. But there's one, yeah. I don't know what the actual road called. But it's on the tram lines between Shude Hill and Market Street on the left-hand side opposite the Co-op. There's one there. There's a barbecue in Middleton. Oh. No way. I do like a black pudding with a spoon, I can't lie. It's on a corner. Yeah, it's in like a metal like fucking unit, like container. You know what I'm saying? I went in there, man, and had like some chicken. I think it was like chicken drumsticks or something, like some jerk chicken with a sweet potato. I can't remember, man. This is when I had my old job, so this would have been like, bro, this was pre-COVID, man. So we're talking like 2018 or something. I don't even know if it's still there. I don't even know if it's still there. Red's true. Oh, you know what's mad about that, Michael, yeah? Is I was going to go there the weekend after it closed. I was going to go there. Like, I'm not even capping. I was, because it said, I knew where it was, yeah? So I was going to go. And the weekend I was going to go, I think it closed the week before or something. I was like, what the hell? Like, what are the chances in that? Crazy. Yeah, it's probably the same place, Nabil. It's probably the same place, bro. You're grilling on a police car in LA right now. What? What? Now I'll watch it later. I'll watch it later. Yeah, I think it is that one. Is it good? Yeah. Bro, I've seen the you know when like you get stuff that comes up on your Instagram? Like an advert for like a restaurant, and you go, that looks good, but then you just go, it's probably not as good as it looks because it's an Instagram, so they probably paid someone to come in, make a mint like TikTok and that, make it look mega. They get the best chefs in on the day. They do everything, and I'm like, probably not that good. But I've seen it for time. I've seen it for years, man. There's also a place in the northern quarter, I think. I'm pretty sure there's a place in the northern quarter called, what's it called? It might be called like Beer and Ribs or something like that. Can't remember. This and that, yeah, that's good. That's good, bro. That's good, man. That is good. I used to go there quite a few times, to be fair. I used to go there quite a few times, man. Because I used to work in the CIS building, innit? You know, the big, tall CIS building, which is now empty. Could be a penalty for Czech Republic, by the way. Yeah, I used to work in there, so I was right next to it. I was right next to this and that. That and Dixie Chicken used to get absolutely cooked on a reg. I think I've seen that Ash on Instagram. I think I've seen it. Yes, Joe. What you saying, lad? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so, bro. I think I might have something on Saturday actually, but I can't remember. Yeah, I think I might be doing something Saturday night actually, bro, but I can't remember. It's with a family in it, so. Madness, bro. My eye, man. Tissue, although not for my nose, for my eye. I know you'd be like, leave it alone, but I can't leave it alone. It's fucking killing me, man. What a ball McAtee that was to see no Livramento. You know. Oh, that's football. Unlucky. That's really unlucky. Smash these likes up, people, man. Get the likes up, innit? Diogo Costa versus Esteval on Sunday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sunday is like fully like I'm not doing anything. Yeah, it did. It used to be the tallest building. Was it not the tallest building in Britain? Or even Europe, bro? I swear down, yeah. When you used to walk in the lobby, there used to be a plaque. There was a plaque on the wall that was opened by, was it the Queen? Like one of the royal family anyway, and it said the biggest building in Europe. I swear down when it opened, it might have been the biggest building in Europe, you know. I swear it was. I don't think it was just the Manchester, you know. I don't think it was just Manchester. Surely the royal family ain't turning up to just for a big building in Manchester, innit? Yeah, it's a steroid, innit? It's a steroid, man. Father-in-law worked in that CIS building. Yeah, I worked in there between 2012 to like 2022 or something. I basically did a 10-year stint there. I did 10 years. I told you about the tunnels, innit? I told you last week. That building, yeah, that CIS building has got tunnels that go to the Victoria train station, but they got filled in. They got filled in, so you obviously can't unless you take a drill with you. Take a drill, you could probably do it, but yeah, they bricked it up. I'll be doing all the watch list. Well, I do. Yeah, all the City games are getting cooked. Yeah, even the one at 2:00 in the morning. But I'm not going to do all of the other ones. I'll do a lot of them, but not all of them. Otherwise, I won't get able to get to gym and that. But yeah, I'll do. Whenever I'm not doing anything, I'll jump on a stream and do it, man. Must have been time ago. I think it was like, bro, I can't remember what you said now. I reckon it was probably like 10, 15 years ago. But he said to me basically that like he had to go every night before they like locked up and that. They had to go and like go in the tunnels and make sure no one was in the tunnels. It's actually fucking mad. Yo, be to City Star, man. Says LB, I'm going to Club World Cup game in Philly next week. I'm excited to see the team perform. Hopefully his new signings get to play a few minutes. City Side Die, says City Star. Enjoy the game, bro. I'm actually jealous, man. You're going to see Turkey and that. That's crazy. That's actually mad. You're going to see Turkey, bro. That's crazy, man. Enjoy. Enjoy, bro. Father-in-law worked in there in the 80s. I bet the tunnels were still open then. It used to be well good, apparently. Because it's not really a watch-along. I'm just chatting, innit? We're just chilling. It's just a chill stream. You'll be at the Orlando one versus Juventus. Ah, jealous, man. Jealous of you guys, innit? Do you think we'll sign it? Yeah, I do think we'll sign a right back. I just don't know. I just don't know which one it is. I just don't know what it is, man. Manchester, a good place to live. Yeah, bro. If you're living in a city centre, man, I loved it, man. When I used to live in the city centre. I used to live in an apartment, innit? And I loved it, man. I loved it. It's great, mate. You got everything on your doorstep, yeah. Like bars, pubs, you know what I mean? Like restaurants, scran. Just mint. It was just class. So yeah, definitely. Definitely, bro. Why is Alain on at 2 AM? I know, mate, I know. Alright, make sure you set your alarm clocks, man. Yeah? We will be there, we will be there. Bro, I literally don't have a clue who these players are. Apart from Maitland-Niles, and I would say no on Maitland-Niles. No on him. Your band of Turtle Bay? What the hell? I don't know if there's one in the northern quarter, but there is a couple still in Manchester, but I don't know if there's one in the northern quarter. Oh no, there is one in the northern quarter. Yeah, there is one there. Yeah, there is one there. Yeah, there is. It's still there. I've never been in it, but yeah, there is still one there. Yeah, Galatasaray, Gundo, innit? Gundo gone, guys. Oh, Gundo going, innit? Gundo going, chat. Are we reacting to any videos? Depends if there's any about. If there's some about, then maybe. Then maybe. You got it, man. You're not staying up till 2 AM to watch us play some randoms from UAE. Now, I'm going to go bed, me. I'm going to go bed and then wake up. I'm going to go bed at like 10 or something. try and get to sleep, and then set an alarm, and then wake up before the game, and then slam one or two monsters. Yeah, I think it's mint, me. I actually like it. Because you can swerve the busy. Like, there are parts where like you can swerve the busyness, you know. And there's a lot of good restaurants and that in that. I don't know why Gundogan's wife was kicking off, mate, but there are loads of good restaurants. Gundogan and Sane love each other, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sane's fell off, man, I can't lie. He got sold a dream, man. He got sold a dream and it's just not worked, has it? It's not worked, man. Oh, God, man. Ridiculous, bro. Apparently, they've got a load of money. They got a load of money to buy players, Galatasaray, so they might get Bernardo as well. But why would you buy a lot of old players? Like, if you've just got a load of money, why are you going to spend it all on old players? I think the Turkish league is so weird, man. Like, such a straight... It's like a unique... It's a unique league, the Turkish league. Yeah, they got cash in it. They got cash. You're going to do your Masters in Manchester? Alright, go on, lad. Tenants. Nah, I don't like tenants, me. I don't like tenants. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of tenants. Although, to be fair, if it was the only beer on offer and I was drinking, I'll probably do it. Have I been to Monton? Nah. Great pub that goes off. They do good curry on a weekend. Nah. What's it called, bro? LB top 3 beers. Oh, this is a cracker. This is a cracker. Asahi, 100%. 100%. I still have Stella up there, me. I still have Stella. I think Stella's a fucking beautiful beer. And Estrella Galicia. Yeah, that's the one, man. That's a good 3 actually. That's a sick 3. I used to have Peroni, but Asahi's just better than Peroni in my opinion now. Obviously Guinness, but I was doing lagers in it, so that's why I didn't put Guinness in it. But yeah, that Estrella Galicia is unbelievable. I said I didn't realise it was separate to Estrella. I thought it was the same beer, but it's not. It's a completely different one. Yeah, I am going to do it. I might do it after this game. Monton. You know what? I might have been Monton. When I went to United game away, yeah, my mate had my ticket, and I swear down, I met him in Monton. I swear down, I met him in Monton. Is it like a village? Is it a village? Oh, nah. I swear I've been Monton. I swear that's where... I went to see City play United at Old Trafford, and he had the ticket, and I met him. I swear I went there. It's a village. Might have been there, you know. It might have been there. I think I've been. It's nice. If that is the place that I went, it was pretty nice. Like, proper... Just like nice little like area. Nice area, man. Mib with a 17-month says, I'm trying to persuade my wife to allow me to watch the 2 a.m. game. Any suggestions? I just fake sickness. Exactly 1 a.m. or no, 1:55 a.m. Suddenly you feel really sick, and you're gonna have to go downstairs. Otherwise, you're gonna keep her up all night moaning. That's probably the best thing. It's a coincidence. I don't want to keep you up. I don't want to keep you up all night. So I'm gonna go downstairs and sleep on the couch. Benno says, just tell her you're fucking watching it, like it or lump it. I would know who wears the trousers in your relationship, Mib. I can't react to Inside City. It's a copyright. It's a copyright. Otherwise, I would do it. LB top worst 3 bits. I guess I'm gonna give the 3 because I don't like the taste of them. But I don't like Moretti, which is controversial because everyone loves it, but I actually don't like it. I don't like the aftertaste after Moretti. I don't like Tenants. And maybe Cause, yeah. Maybe Cause. Yeah. I live in the doghouse, lads. Permanently moved in. Bodies. Yeah, there's a pub in Northern Quarter that sell it called... What's it called? It's called... I always forget what it's called. Pub, Northern Quarter. Bay Horse Tavern, they sell it in there. LB Bro, can you believe they sell beers at... Yeah, they do it at most places. It's not England, isn't it? The lads are descending into Fort Lauderdale. No way. Is that where they're going now? Yeah. Are they still on the plane? Fairs. Fair dues. Yeah, Cronenberg, I can tolerate it. It's not my go-to. I can tolerate it. Now, big up Sam for the super chat. Yeah, looking forward to it, man. When's our first game? Wednesday. So, oh, it's less than a week away. Nice. Is that when our first game is, chat? Wednesday? Or what? Nice. Is it not Sunday? Let me have a look. Man City fixtures. Oh, I need to stop the timer. The timer's fucking still going. Our first game is... Yeah, it's Wednesday, 5 o'clock. Next Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Then it's Monday at 2 a.m. So Sunday night. And then it's Thursday at 8 o'clock. And then obviously we move into the knockout tree then. Yeah, big up Sam for the super. All right, Karl. I think it's well overheated, bro, I'll be real. Like, I won't order it, but I used to drink it, and I think it's overheated, to be honest with you. It's an overheated beer. Turk said, yeah, I used to go there a lot as well after work. There are Spoons and Printworks. Yeah, it's decent in there, isn't it? But no, pretty sure that's is that a Lee's? I'm pretty sure that's a Lee's. Yeah, Crystal, Golden, Diamond. The problem is as well, I only like Diamond out of those 3. Obviously, I like strong beers. So my top 3, I give you Asahi and a Stray Glacier. And 2 of them are over 5%. So I like strong. And Diamond's the only one I like out of that 3. So gets me cooked. But it is nice. It is nice. But you do get steaming. And it's annoying as well because all my mates like the other 2. So I'm always steaming way before them. Yeah, Sam Smith's is decent as well. What do I think of the Club World Cup kit? I think it's all right, bro. The white one. I think the white one's quite nice. I think the white kit's nice, man. Yeah, I like it, man. Yo, big up Ben. He says, I'm in Bali, bro. 7 hours in front. Gonna try and catch 1 or 2. I've got to see Chirks, man. Hey, come on, bro. 7 hours in front. So, to be fair, the one at 2 a.m. is not bad. Because that'll be, what, 9 a.m. for you? So if you watch the one at 2 a.m., that'll be 9 a.m. The 5 p.m., yeah, you'll be a bit cooked on that one. That's midnight, innit? And then the 8 the 8 p.m. one you'll be cooked on that. You might be able to get 2, but the third one against Juventus, that might be tough. Yeah, bro, all the time. Yeah, I ordered that, bro, when it came out. It's nice, isn't it? Oh, it's actually decent, man. Oh, it's a good program, that. Have you watched the program, Benno? So it's actually a mega program. All the farmers love him, bro, because he doesn't like glaze. Like, all the farmers love him. I thought the farmers were gonna hate him because, like, whatever, but like, nah, the farmers actually love him, you know. But yeah, it is nice. It's a bit expensive, but it's nice. But it's clean. Do you know what I mean? When you drink it, do you not feel like it's a clean? You feel like it's got no shit in it. You know what I mean? But yeah, Clarkson Farms goated program, man. It's a goated program. It's goated. Yeah, it does. It's good, man. It's proper mad. Like, you don't realise, innit, how much goes into it, like, the farming and that. Like, you just go to the shop and pick up a pack of mints and you're, like, buzzing. Like, you don't see everything that goes into it and stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, the council ate him. Oh, Thatcher's. I used to drink that. They did one called, Thatcher's. It was 8%. Bro, they did one that was 8%, bro. Thatcher's Orange or something it was called. I can't remember what it was called, man. But yeah, they did one in this shop, in this pub I used to go to in Bolton, yeah. And it was 8%, and it was jokes, man. I can't lie. In Bolton's mint, you know, you go to a pub, yeah, on a Friday night, you get steaming and then they sell pasties, and you just get a pasty and go home. Mega. Nah, you defo have, lad. Get out of here. You're from Bristol. Or somewhere around there. Anyway, second half's about to begin, chat. What are they waiting for, man? Not sure what we're waiting for here, boys. All the players are on the pitch. We're just waiting to start the game. Oh, it's Lee Carsley, isn't it? He was mint when he was at City, by the way. When he was the City EDS coach, he was really good. Pretty good turnout for this game, considering it's an under-21s match. Under-21s match, these pure people turned up. I'm not sure what they're doing. They're all on the pitch, but they're still not kicked off. I went to that craft beer place on the way. I might have done. Do you walk in on that? It's on the left as you walk in, and then there's like a thing in the middle, and then you can either get served on that side or that side. If I've been in that one, that's on the way up. Yeah, nah, facts, bro. Yeah, so it's very sad, mate. Very sad, bro. Very sad, man. Rah, bro, full name, me. What the hell? Tino. You know the place to go. I'll come up with a second line. Basically, he's not going Newcastle, he's coming City. Tino, you know the place you go. It's not Newcastle. It's not Newcastle. Oh, the game's kicked off. It's not Newcastle. Yeah, I don't know. We'll work on it. We'll work on it, chat. LB, please do reaction on Goldbridge video 115. Yeah, I will do, bro. No problemo. No problemo. No problemo, bro. Yeah, big up for the super chat. Yeah, I will do, man. I will do. Listen, it needs work, mate, yeah? It needs a little bit of work. Go on, hit it. First time, bang. Ah, you need to go top bins there. He isn't going City. Sorry, Newcastle have said he's not for sale. What about if we send you some money? We know you guys are broke up there. Your owners are skint. Your owners are skint. Your owners are skint. We'll borrow you some money. Your owners are skint. Do they still sing? We'll buy your club and we'll burn it down. Do we used to sing that, innit? Do they still sing that? Do we still sing that? I remember we used to sing that. That was a funny song, that. I never heard it on the I've not heard it on the TV for ages. We'll buy your club and we'll burn it down. I don't know if they still sing that. I heard it on the I've not heard it on like highlights or anything. They still sing it, yeah. Nice. Tajani's mum is Indonesian. Yeah, I've seen it, man. Oh, it's 2-0. Tino Livramento assist. Manchester City's next right back. Tino Livramento assist. Man City's next right back has just got an assist, chat. Although he's playing left back today. Wow, look at that from Livramento. That's actually unreal, you know. That's actually unreal play. That's unreal play from Tino Livramento. Unreal. Yeah, that's City, man. Another 20 million. Now, it wasn't that good, to be fair. I could have done that. I could have got that assist easy. Nah, he's good, man. He's very good. He's very good. I don't know why City didn't buy him when Newcastle bought him, because they bought him 2 years ago. Well, Kyle Walker was on the decline 2 years ago. So why we didn't buy him from Southampton when Newcastle bought him is just absolute mystery. It's a mystery. It really is. Because Walker was on the decline then anyway. It was the end of the treble year. Walker was on the decline in the treble year. Weird. Sorry, LB. Tino is staying at the Toon. Yeah, I reckon he probably is as well, but it is what it is. I can still glaze. Do you see Arsenal's offer for Gyökeres? Nah. Nah, bro. What's the offer? Have they bought him? Yeah. Elliot, he's playing all right. Scored a nice goal before. 65 mil. Well, they're going to get in then, aren't they? Oh no, the release clause isn't real, is it? Didn't they say the release clause isn't real? Has it been rejected? Yeah, Pyrex is playing. What is the actual gentleman's agreement then? What is the gentleman's agreement? Okay. You said there's no release clause, yeah? But there's a gentleman's agreement. So what's the actual gentleman... What's the fee? What's the gentleman's agreement fee? You know what I mean? Oh, 100 is the actual release clause, but 65 is the gentleman's agreement. See, that just seems sus, isn't it? Because then why wouldn't the release clause be 65? I feel like Gyökeres might be lying, mate. I swear he might be lying, you know. Oh, what a goal. That's a great goal. 2-1. They've got a goal back. Great crossing. Don't know what the defence is doing. That's a nice goal, man. Yeah, I think Gyökeres might be lying there, you know. Why you always lying? Because it makes no sense. So you're telling me, right, that you had a gentleman's agreement for 65 million euros? Yeah. But the release clause is 100 million euros. Yeah. So why is the release clause not 65 million euros? Well, because it's 100. Yeah, but if you agreed that it was 65, then why isn't the release clause 65? Why is it 100? Do you know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. It's like if I said to you, yeah, if you want to buy this off me, this stress cube, fidget cube, I'll sell you this for £5. Yeah, and you say, all right. I say, let's do a contract. So we've got it legally contracted. If you want to buy this off me, I'll sell you this for £5, yeah? And they say, all right, then. But in the contract, I'm going to put £10. I'm going to put £10 in the contract. But our agreement is £5. So would you not say, well, why are you not... You just said I can have it for £5. Yeah, I did say you can have it for £5. But in the contract, I'm going to put £10. But why is it... Why not just put £5 if that's it? Because it's a gentleman's agreement. In the contract, it's going to be 10. But if you actually want it, I'll give it you for 5. And then guess what happens? You want to buy it off me for 5 and I go, it's 10. Stupid, man. Yeah, these guys are dumb, mate. Honestly, they need to get new agents. They really do. Back a sec. So anyway, who wants to buy this off me for a tenner? It's got many different devices, guys. It's got the Switch. It's got the joystick. It's got the buttons. And it's got the roll and that. You know what I'm saying? £10. Deal? It's actually 20 quid. I will buy it if you give me £5. LB, you seen Viana changing our scouting team structure? No, I've not seen that. What's he doing? So they're giving him full control then. If they're letting him do that, no way. As if they're going to give him, like, full control. They're not just saying, like, you can have this, but you're not the guy. They're literally saying, you're the guy, you have power. Yeah, mad. Like, Benno, man, I just sit here and just be like, fucking about with it, you know what I mean? That's very mad. Our scout's gone to Everton. Yeah, I did see that. I saw it, man. Why is Vienna acting like a dictator? Why? It's the dictator Vienna, isn't it? Hugo Dictator. I'll give you the £10, but installments over 10 years. That sounds like a bad deal, bro. I can't lie. We have Vienna FC. Alright, come on, Selman, bro. LB, I doubt we buy right back this summer. We have Nunes, Rico, Akanji, AK-45, filling 2, plus 70 miles. Yeah, but you don't have to be Tino Livramento, bro. You can buy someone else, innit? I'd be disappointed if we don't sign a right back, bro. I can't lie. I would be a bit disappointed. I would be disappointed. Yes, Nunes has done good, man, but, like, we want to be winning Champions League and Premier League, man, and I think going into that with Nunes, for me, is a little bit of an L. So, yeah, I'll be disappointed, man. I'll be disappointed if we don't get a right back. Like, bro, we're replacing the greatest right back of Premier League era, bro. Like, we need to get someone in. His aim apparently is to increase the links between the first team and academy. Oh, so he wants to use academy players more. First, he's probably seen how many players City have got out there from our academy playing in like top teams and going, why are you spending all this money when you've got all these ballers in your academy? Maybe, I don't know. Nah, big up Selman, man. He can, but like, I don't know. We've only seen it a couple of times. Who's our set piece coach? Some guy called James. Can't lie. He gets to cook with more money than Sporting. Yeah, exactly, he does. If Cherky was 65 mil. Yeah, I'd still get him 100%. 100%. James French, yeah, that's his name. James French. Yeah, Selman. Yeah, it's called James French, innit? Huzanov can speak English now, can he? Oh, can he really? No way. Yeah, I've seen it. Oh, he's packed on some muscle as well, David. Have you seen it? Guy's been in the gym, mate. Couldn't believe it when I seen him. I was like, fucking hell. Because that's one of the things that people were saying about him, that he was too weak physically. And he looks like on that picture that he's put on some muscle, mate. So, mate, I think he might have been in the gym these last couple of weeks. His comment of... Who said that? What comment? Oh, yeah, Akanji. Yeah, Akanji ain't game, innit? DR Sports tried saying Reinders for 46 was a bad deal. What? Is fucking Syria our midfielder of the year got 20 G&A from fucking midfield in a dead AC Milan team? What are they talking about, bro? What are they talking about? That's wild. That's on the transfer window. Liverpool, decent. Probably more than decent. Pretty good. United, pretty good, to be fair. Cunha and Mbuemo is pretty good. If they get a strike, they need a striker. If they get Gyökeres as well, that's pretty impressive. Arsenal don't know what the fuck they're doing. Literally have no idea what they're playing at. Trust me, yeah. If I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be going sick on streams now. I'd just be losing it. I actually think Lee's been pretty calm. Considering how... Bro, I think it's horrendous. I think it's awful what Arsenal are doing now. Like, ridiculous. I know people say, well, the window's still open. Like, I know it's still open, but they didn't buy anyone in January. The whole point was they didn't buy anyone in January, so this summer they could go bang, bang, bang. I know they've got a Zubamendi, here we go. What about the left winger? What about the striker? So I think I'd be fuming if I was an Arsenal fan. I guess that's really it, isn't it, from like the title challenges. Yeah, Ash, that's why I wouldn't sell a Kanji as well. I just relegate a Kanji back to what he was bought for, which is rotational. Elliot, that's nice play. McAtee. Bro, forgot to rate us. Who? City. I mean, yeah, City's good, innit? Get me a right back and I'm chill. Get me a right back and I'm calm, innit? I think that's everything we needed to do. I've already spoken about the wingers, but the wingers will be done next year, I think. Unless they cook. Cool. Goalkeeper, right back, we're done. Finished. There's a difference though between who want to go out and... Yeah, exactly, facts. But what about Newcastle though, Sophie? Because I think Newcastle should be challenging next year. If you don't sell Livramento, Bruno, Tonali and Isak, there's no reason that Newcastle should not be challenging for a title, in my opinion. Zero reason. Zero reason. You got the second best striker in the league, yeah? Gordon's quality. Your midfield's one of the best in the league. Tino Livramento's one of the best right backs in the league. You got Lewis Hall at left back. New goalkeeper, centre half. And the right winger's a bit weird, innit? Because like Murphy's just been absolutely unreal this year. But like when you watch him, you're like, you're not gonna be good enough for Newcastle. But last year he was unbelievable. He was unbelievable. So I don't know what you do there. I feel harsh in it on Murphy because I'm always like, yeah, Newcastle need a new right winger, but he's actually mint. He is actually mint. He's so good, but like, is he going to be just like crap like this season? Is he just going to be crap or something? I don't know. Yeah, Langer's good, man. Langer's a good player. That's the question, isn't it? Is Murphy... Is that going to be the best season he's ever had in his career, or can he do that again next year, and then the year after, and then the year after? Or is it just a one season? How old is he, by the way? How old is Joe is he Joe Murphy? Is he called Joe Murphy? How old is he? Well, right back you're thinking, well, I'd love to get Livramento, bro, but... I don't think we're going to get him, mate. Oh, he's 30, yeah. Oh, Jacob Murphy. Yeah, he's a good player, man. Yeah, I've seen it, coach. Gundogan to Galatasaray, man. I've seen it already. Where do I want Grealish to end up? With all due respect, I couldn't care less. Yeah, Almiron, yeah. Jed Spence. I don't know about Jed Spence, man. I'm not as sold on Jed Spence as some of you guys. I'm really not. I think he's a level down, man. I don't think he's at the level that I'm looking for. And he's 24. I don't think he's at the level. Nah, I don't see it. I don't rate him, man. And you're going to be paying 50 million for him anyway. You're going to be paying 50 million for Jed Spence anyway. I just think he's miles away from what we're looking for. Miles away. Is he a Champions League player? I don't think he is. I think he's Europa League. I might have to check this Fernandez kid out at Porto. People saying he's meant to be the next big thing, innit? 19. Would like someone with a bit more experience, but if he's already quality and people are saying like, nah, he is gonna be the next big like right back, then maybe I'd be willing to give it a go, but I didn't really want any more projects, man. He'll be good in a year or two. See, I'm not looking for a year or two. I'm kind of looking for someone that can do it now, man. Wan-Bissaka. Get out of here, man. Jokers. Wan-Bissaka. Remember Danny Murphy from Fulham? From Fulham. Vanderson. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people speak about this guy. I'd rather have Porro than Jed Spence. All day long. I'd rather have Porro than Jed Spence. But I still don't think, I still don't think Porro's at the level that I'm looking for, but I'd rather have him than Jed Spence. Who's this guy here, this number 20 for England? He looks like a bit of a baller, man. Alex Scott, who's this guy? Wait a second. Alex Scott? Did I buy this guy on my Twitch career mode? I swear I bought this guy on my Twitch career mode like 3 years ago. I swear I bought this guy on my Twitch career mode. Alex Scott. I swear I bought him. I swear I bought him on my career mode. I did. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I definitely bought him. Yeah, I did. No way. Why are we not being linked with Singo? I don't know. No, to be fair, we've not been linked with many right backs though, other than Livramento, innit? That's pretty much it. We've not been linked with anyone else. Omari Hutchinson's 20. No, he's not. Not according to this. Omari Hutchinson's number 11, according to this. Number 21's coming on. Who is... I don't know who that is. Oh, this website might not be right, bro. I think this website's not right. Number 9's going off. Jonathan Rowe. Yeah, I think the website I'm using might not have the right numbers. What position do you think we need next part of the window? Just a right back and then a goalkeeper if Edison leaves. That's it. That's it. Just a right back, innit? People saying check DMs, yeah? I've seen a couple of people say LB check DMs. I don't think Twitter's working again because I'm not getting any DMs. They're not even in my message requests. I'm just not getting anything. Would I want Trafford back? I can't say yes because I've not watched him this season. If he's been as good as people are making out, Then maybe, but last year he was awful in the Premier League. Whereas this year, apparently, he's been amazing. Well, I've not seen him this year, so I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, get him back, because I've not seen him. But apparently, he has been incredible. And the stats are unbelievable, man. Like, you can't... Like, the stats are just mad. Yeah, exactly, Karl. That's why I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, get him. Like, I think it's a risky move. It's a risky move, bro. Data MB, yeah, bro, it's not working, man. The DMs ain't working. The DMs are not activated, bro. I can't lie. Oh wait, it's come through on my phone, but not on the. I've got your DM, Zachary. What are you trying to tell me here? Are you trying to tell me here, bro, that Jed Spence's miles clear of Livramento? Because that's what the stats say. I'm not having that, lad. I'm not having that. I'm not having that, Zach. I'm not having it. The stats are corrupted. The stats are corrupted, man. The stats are corrupted. Nah, they'll all leave, man. Bar Kovacic. Bernardo Silva and Gundogan will both leave. Kovacic will stay because he's injured. Yeah, nah, he's not going to go back to being a number 2. He could easily, if he has a good season this year, he could easily be England's number 1 next at the tournament. Easily. Because he's miles better than Pickford on the ball. Miles better than him on the ball. So if he has a decent year, like keeping the ball out of the net and making saves, he's the England's best goalkeeper. There you go. Big up, bro. Yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, I've seen that. Pep rejected, apparently, chat. Pep rejected Gibbs White and chose Cherky. It was his decision. I think that was Sam Lee as well who said that. Pep saved the club. Funny. Oh, lucky lad. Who's this number 21 that's come on for England? He's looking like a bit of a techie baller, chat. Who's this number 21, chat? Oh, did you see that? Oh, that was mad. Oh, it's Namwari. Fucking hell. Oh, he's a good player, him. He's a good player, him. Don't let Arsenal fans here say this, yeah. He's a fucking good player, him, isn't he? He's a good player. He's a good player, man. How do you say his name? How do you say his name, chat? I always say Nanwari, innit? But is it... Do you pronounce the W? Nwanwari. Let's call him Ethan. 1 year. Oh, is it silent N? Yeah. No way is it a silent N. 1 year. Oh, buzzing. Fucking hell. Yeah, that's well easy to say. 1 year. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I've been calling him like Nanieri or some shit like that. I've been calling him like Nanieri. I don't know, it's a silent N. Sweet. Yo, big up Ryan, man. Says Anfield agenda, Verts reaction. Hair, belly, fluids. What? Oh, hair, belly fluids. Yeah, bro. Has he been glazing? Has he been heavy glazing? Yeah. Heavy glaze. Big up, bro. Corner for England. 15 minutes to go, yeah? Ah, no, there's an Arsenal fan caught us in 4K glazing Nyanwere. 1 year. Oh, it's a goal! England scored a corner, man. Who are you, bro? Are you the next John Stones? Who's number 5, mate? Who's the... Charlie Cresswell. He plays for Toulouse. No, he plays for Toulouse! I've got that kit. I was wearing it yesterday. As if. Who is this guy, man? John Stones regen or nah? I selective, man. We'll make a deal, yeah. Don't tell any of the other Arsenal fans that we was glazing 1 year in it, but he's a baller, bro. He's a baller, bro. Don't be telling any Arsenal fans who's glazing 1 year, bro, yeah? Keep it between us, bro. Make a deal, innit? Shake your hand, bro. Toulouse Nation. To lose or not to lose, bro. I bet, yeah, if an English club gets to lose in a European competition, I guarantee everyone goes to lose or not to lose. Watch Baller League final, bro. Fuck it, I just can't be arsed, bro. I'm not into it, man. It's too long, man. It's too long. Like, it's not the one for me, mate. Potential VAR, nah. VAR in an under 21 game, guys. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? The game's gone, innit? Game's gone. VAR in under 21. He's a ball. I don't really care about other Arsenal fans. They are too emotional. Nah, he is mint, bro. When he did that bit of skill, then I was like, that was class. Some guy called Illing Jr. is coming on, guys. Hutchinson. I don't rate this Hutchinson guy. I'm sorry, I don't rate him. I don't think there's enough output there, man. I feel like it's all like look nice on the ball and that, but in terms of output, like I'm not seeing it, man. I don't think he impacts the game enough. Well, 1 year he'd been on the pitch, yeah, and like see what he did straight away, bro. They cooked that guy and then had a shot. I don't see it, man. LB, would you buy back Taylor Bellis? He probably wouldn't want to do that, though. He's probably not going to want to do that. Have you said to Howard Bellis, come back to City and be a 5th choice? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. Big up, man. When we win the Club World Cup, your first Prem watch-along has to be a suit and glasses. I don't even know if I've got a suit, bro. Yeah. I don't know, bro. Like 18 or something. 17. You're probably at 18. Oh, was it? Yeah, I'm gonna watch it in a bit, bro. I might be able to do a reaction as a video. Because sometimes they let you do a video. I won't get paid or anything off it, but I can still upload it. So I might do that. LB, who's saying expect City to bring the... Yeah, maybe. We'll see, innit? We'll see if we actually do that. Naipan is the Norwegian Pedri, LB. Ah, bro. Are we doing this? Are we doing this? Is he really that good? Yeah, I've seen it, Simon. I've seen it. I don't know. Someone said apparently Viana's doing a full rebuild of the whole scouting system. So maybe he got told that, bro, you need to find another job on it because you cooked. Like, I reckon that's what's going to happen. That's what people compare him to. We'll see, innit? 10 minutes to go. Hugo getting everyone gone, I rate it. Why? Why do you want everyone out? You want all the scouts out, Harvey? Bro just wants some random scout sacked for some reason. Are you gonna watch the Liars video on stream? Oh yeah, I could watch that one. LB, you know, Ait Nori won 11 out of 12 ground duels versus Salah. Oh, come on. Yeah, I seen a video of him, Ait Nori, defending against Salah, and he did really well. I think people have just overdone it again, you know what I mean, the extremism. I think people have... I don't think he's like the best defender in the world, but I don't think he's bad. I think he's just a standard average defender. And people are just taking it way too far, as they always doing it. Livramento. Lucky lad. He's been better defensively than Kirk has. Yeah, but Red Camp, bro, you've got to buy homegrown players. So who you buying? What homegrown players would you buy, Red Camp, innit? Because you've got to buy someone. Otherwise, we'll have no squad, bro. Kirkes is a Kolarov regen, bro. Oh yeah, the rules are stupid, Max. It's like if you're 21 at the time the tournament began like 4 years ago, like you can play in it. This is why sometimes you get like 23-year-olds playing in it. I mean, to be honest, Harry, it was kind of obvious, wasn't it? I Karl Doon, the absolute fraud, though, voted for Kevin De Bruyne on sentiment, Rev. What's all that about? Karl Doon, mate, can't lie. You're a sentiment merchant, as if you didn't vote for Gavardio. You see that in the interview? Guy said who's the best City player this season. He said De Bruyne. Nah, man. This guy's a sentiment merchant. He's a sentiment merchant. Gavardio deserved it 100%. Yeah, sentimental Doon, innit? Sentimental Doon. Madness. Sentimental Doon. If Echeverry's gone for profit, then the game's the game. Oh yeah, how Gavardio didn't get injured is absolutely incredible. Is incredible. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Now, how he didn't get injured, Gavardio last year is a joke, man. It's actually like, bro. If he would have got, imagine if he would have got injured like in January. Oh my days, we would have been so cooked. We probably wouldn't have got top 4. Because you know what I mean. I don't know when he started playing Nico O'Reilly at left back, but he obviously was mint at centre half as well. Like, we would have been cooked, man. Some nice ballers in this team, man. Some techie ballers. How's Harvey Elliott still under 21? I swear he's been playing football about 10 years. He's got to be 24. Minimum. Minimum. He's got to be 24. Minimum. Minimum. I think that Curtis Jones is clear of Elliott anyway. I think Curtis Jones is a techie baller, mate. I think Elliott's a bit like, I don't know, man. I don't think he's as good as... I know he looks better because like some of his goals are nice and that, but I think, for me, I think Curtis Jones is actually a good player. I rate Curtis Jones. Yeah, Livramento's been top tier, man. Oh, look at Brad coming here straight away with the fucking... the Livramento, the Jed Spence prop. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Bro's been in the stream for 10 seconds. Propping Spence straight away. The game's gone. Not even a hi LB. How you doing, bro? Alright, just got the away black kit with Marmouche 7 DH gate. So good. Probably my favourite kit. How much was that, Bray? How much was that? Yo, come on, Lee. How and Tina have the same agent. Oh my god. I hope we get him. I hope we get him. I hope we get him. I mean, we need him. No, I hope we get him. I fucking need him, mate. No, I've not seen the Mark Goldbridge video. People was telling me he's done a video on the 115. It was due a City video. We checked last night. There was nothing there. The black kit cut. Nah, the black kit's well nice. The black kit's well nice. Yeah, I've seen a few people say that, sir. Seen a few people say they reckon one of them two might leave. But surely Stones has got to leave. But he played less minutes than Grealish. He played less minutes than Grealish, John Stones. Like, you can't get rid of Ake over Stones. How does a Scouser speak fluent Spanish? It's almost like he's been learning it for a year or two, innit? It's almost as if he's been learning it for a couple of years, chat. Madness. Akanji needs to leave. Yeah, but hang on a minute. People are saying sell Stones, sell Akanji and sell Ake. You see, there's a bit of a problem there, boys. There's a little bit of a problem there. You got to get Cherky 10 on the back of the black kit, man. Someone said at TalkSport it's next week. Sweet. Yeah, I'm good, bro. How are you, Brad? You good, yeah? As if they're 115s next week. Is that what they're saying? Yeah. As if they're going to do it when the Club World Cup started. Yeah, how do they know, innit? How do they even know? They're just lying. There we land. Alright, come on. Stefan said it could be any time. Well, I think we're at the period now where it's like, we're in this sort of like time frame now of like, it's soon, isn't it? It's soon. Hey, smash these likes up, people, if you've not done so already, man. Hit up the likes. Ramsdale. Nah, not for me, bro. Not for me. I don't think he's good enough, man. I think he's pretty shit. I used to prop him as well. But I think he's dropped off a cliff, mate. I think he's dropped off a cliff. We'll get done for non-cooperation. Everyone say we're guilty. Well, why did you not cooperate if you was innocent? But if you was innocent, why didn't you cooperate? Why? Because we got hacked, mate. City didn't feel it was a fair investigation, given it was off hacked emails. Yeah, but if you was innocent, no, you wouldn't, would you? If the police knocked on your door and said, "Sorry, mate, we've got to come and investigate all your tax documents." Well, okay. Have you got a warrant? No. Would you let them in the house? I wouldn't. You might let them in. I wouldn't let them in. Not if they didn't have a warrant. If they had a warrant, they got to let them in. They knocked on my house, bro. I was like, "We got to come check your tax documents." Right. So you got to come through my house rummaging through all my fucking documents. Yeah. Right. Have you got a warrant? No. Well, you're not coming in then. Go get a warrant. But you're innocent, so why don't you just let them in? I'm not just letting someone in my house to go through all my stuff. Get a warrant. Get a warrant, you come to my house, innit? I won't make you a cup of tea. I'm not one of these dicks. I'll let you in if you got a warrant. I'll make you a cup of tea and a brew. And you can check my tax. I'm not just letting people in. You know what I mean? Gotta check for that dodgy stick. The radio, you mean? You mean the radio, innit, John? Exactly. It's on them to prove it, not on us to prove our innocence. It's innocent until proven guilty. Innocent until proven guilty, yeah? It's up to them to prove guilt. That's why it's called innocent until proven guilty. It's not guilty until proven innocent. Yeah, you think we're guilty, prove it. Otherwise, cry more. Crazy, bro. How you got rattled, man? They're all rattled. Nah, bruh. Nah, this guy ain't legit, man. This guy is just one of these fake ITKs, but he's pretty funny. That's why I can tolerate him. Unfortunately, I think because he's quite big, because everyone finds him funny, people think he's legit. He's not legit. But I won't cook him because he's pretty funny. Yeah, it was good, Niall. It was good, man. I can't lie. Oh, that's mint play. Who's that? Who's number 18, chat, for England? Number 18. I'll just call up my terrorist, mate. I can't believe Sane's gone to Galatasaray, chat. Like, I feel like he's wasted his career, man. He should never have left City, mate. He should never, ever have left City. This is... You know what's funny? I was thinking about this today, right? You know how people go, how many players has Pep ruined? How many players have ruined their own career by leaving Pep Guardiola? That's a good question to ask. That's a good question to ask, isn't it? People always say Pep ruins players. How many players have ruined themselves by leaving? Great question, that, isn't it, chat? Sterling, Sane. Who else? It's got to be pure, man. Cancelo. Jesus, Zinchenko. Some names out there, innit? $20 left of this match, by the way. Bro, I knew he was fucked, yeah, the minute he said he went to Chelsea to win the Ballon d'Or. I knew it. As soon as I heard him say that, I was like, nah. Nah. I was like, you're, nah. There's backing yourself, and then there's, respectfully, delusion. Yeah, and when he said that, I was like, nah, he don't get it, does he? He doesn't get it. The reason why he was so good was because of Pep and the system. And now he's leaving Pep and the system. And now a guy thinks he can win Ballon. Nah. I knew it. As soon as he said that, I was like, nah. Sterling said it. Yeah, but he also said it with you. When he went to Chelsea, he said he wanted to win the Ballon d'Or, bro. And I was like, nah, you ain't winning the Ballon d'Or, bruv. You ain't winning that. Madness. Honestly, crazy. Sterling was on drugs, LB. That's why wow. Fucking hell. Nah, bro. He actually... you know what's mad? He scored more goals at Chelsea than Grealish did at City, man. That's crazy work, that, innit? That is crazy. LB, have I missed a stream or chat? Is this in this? I'll chat in this. Nah, you've not missed a stream. I've just not done anything for it because it's like he's not going to play for City, innit? So I just thought, what's the fucking point? Yeah, I mean, but I don't know, man. Some people reckon he's actually a baller, so maybe I'll have to do something. I'm not sure. I don't know, innit? Do you think we'll get 2 more signings, goalkeeper and a right back? I'm pretty sure we will get a right back, man. I feel like it'd be pretty poor if we don't get a right back. And then the goalkeeper, just if Eddie leaves, if Edison stays, then we won't get one, but yeah. Do I think Viano was watching this match? Maybe. Maybe. Should we watch this Lies video? Lies Cherky. We need to talk about Ryan Cherky. Is this one or a different one? Man City signed Ryan Cherky. Heartbreak emoji. Pain. Hold that. Right, let's do it, boys. Time to watch Lies. I'm not on my normal system in it, so if I move me over here, we'll get rid of this fucking timer because we don't need that anymore. Bang. Right, that's alright, isn't it, chat? Can you see the video? Yeah, I could probably make it a bit bigger, to be fair. Is that alright? I'm not on the normal system, innit? I'm not on the normal system. That's alright, innit? You can see me, you can see the video. Right, I need to put the chat over here, otherwise I won't be able to see the chat when I'm reacting to the video. Right, so if I move that there. And then that one there. Right, ready? Volume on. I've got chat. Let's go. Reacting to Lias. Well, how do you say his name, by the way? Is it Lias? How do you say his name? Lias? Lias? How do you pronounce it? Lias. Like Lias. Or Lias. Lias. Alright, buzzing. Right, we are reacting to Lias Ryan Cherky video. Let's go.
Cups of the rose. In my old phone.
Feeling a bit sad. Actually, I lied. I'm devastated. Ryan Cherki to Manchester City. Here we go. This
Bro has sound effects. I need to get that because I actually have a stream deck, so I could definitely do that. I need that.
feels like my doomsday. And I mean, football is such a cruel sport sometimes. Honestly, it's a beautiful sport at times too. The emotions, the happiness that you can get from it. But it's also a cruel sport. It's also unforgiving at times. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last 4 years, I've been tweeting about Ryan Cherki, trying to put the world on notice. Telling people he's coming, putting him in conversations with the great wonder kids of the next generation. Like, bro, this isn't a gimmick. This isn't me just pretending to rate a player like, oh, I just found out who, like, this is my guy. I feel like I've been talking about this guy for so long, hyping.
When you invest into a player, yeah, and you know they're going to be mint, this is bad, isn't it? Yeah, this is like if Mahrez went to fucking United now, I'd cry my eyes out. You know what I'm saying?
Him for so long, trying to convince people for so long. I literally went and watched this guy live in the flesh this past season and described it as one of the best footballing performances I've ever seen with my 2 eyes in person. All of that for him to join my next door rivals.
Cribble!
It's a dark day for me, man. It's a dark, dark day for me. Ryan Cherki to Manchester City. Here we...
Did he, by the way, said that was one of the best performances he's ever seen from a footballer? That's crazy.
Go. I really don't want to make this video. I really don't, because this is breaking my heart. Seriously, it's...
You do, and we want you to make it as well.
Breaking my heart, but look, I have to speak on it. Manchester City have confirmed, or I guess Fabrizio Romano today has confirmed that Manchester City, Lyon, and Cherki have all come to an agreement for Ryan Cherki to join Manchester City for this upcoming Club World Cup, and then obviously the next few years on a 35 million euro package. I think they're paying 30 million euros up front. And I have such a wave of emotions right now. I'm thinking
35 million is just like, I still can't get my head around it, chat. I can't get my head around how cheap that is.
Thinking so many different things, but I mean, let's start with Ryan Cherki. As I've just said, and as you guys who watch my content know, I'm a massive, massive fan of Ryan Cherki. Like, bro, I've talked about this guy so many times. I've sang his praises so many times. But more than anything, I feel like I've defended him for so many times. Because throughout the last few years, as Cherki's name has grown and grown, and people have heard about him and watched him, and I feel like more often than not, all the talk revolves around Ryan Cherki's personality and his character and his mentality, rather than the actual football
Attitude problems, facts.
that he produces on a game-to-game basis. And for as much as I love Ryan Cherki's game, I also kind of grew a love for the guy
Monson, did you not watch his performance against Spain? Real talk. Did you actually not watch it, bro?
as well too, because it makes me really sick hearing the way people have ripped this guy's character apart over the last few seasons. And a lot of it, I feel, is completely out of bounds. I feel a lot of it, if I'm being absolutely honest here, is often racially profiling the guy. Honestly, and like, you guys might be...
Bro, we did sort of say that, didn't we, in the stream? It was like, yo, is this something going on here? Bro, is there a colour thing? I'll be real, man. Like, I didn't see too much. I didn't see too much. I looked. Proper looked. I was Googling it, man. Attitude problems. Yeah, give me some attitude problems. I was like, well, I didn't see much. But I see that a couple people said, oh, there's a little bit here, a little... Nothing to warrant, yeah, the level of, like, just storylines about it. It's just crazy, bro. It's crazy. It really is. Yeah, big up Sandeep, man. Yeah, I'm buzzing about the Club World Cup, bro. I can't wait for it. Now we've signed players, I'm actually well invested in this now. I'm actually buzzing. I wasn't that buzzing about it, yeah, but now we've got the players. I'm buzzing.
Be thinking, really, Lias, like, are we really going here? But seriously, some of the stuff I've heard spoken about this guy is so, like, left field. It's so without context or without even, like, basis at times. I just think, like, I'm sorry, this actually cannot be journalism or it cannot be analysis. It's coming from something else. Like, the amount of times I've heard Ryan Cherki described in the same vein as Hatem Ben Arfa or Adel Taarabt. Simply because...
Adel Taarabt, that's a bad one, that. That's a bad one, Adel Taarabt, because he is like, you know what I'm saying? He was like like a low work rate type of player or whatever. He obviously didn't work out on it. Ben Arthur, I thought Ben Arthur was a pretty good player. But I feel like you get this all the time with these like African ballers. I know he's French, but like, you know what I'm saying? Got the Algerian DNA. You get it all the time. We had it with Mahrez all the time. People say it about Mahrez. It's a madness. Unless players literally sprinting all the way back. Lazy. It's just like, what the hell? It's crazy, man.
Because they're North African is just bewildering. Like, how many times have you heard, Ryan Cherky, he's got good feet, but we know what happened with Ben Arfa, or we know what happened to Tarap. Like, oh, he's just going to end up being another streets won't forget player that can't work at a big club. He's got mentality issues. He's not disciplined. He doesn't work hard. He's lazy. We've heard all of that stuff hit at Ryan Cherky over the last few years. And the biggest one this past season was, well, if Ryan Cherky was that good, why doesn't anyone want to buy him? Why is he still at Lyon? Why is he available for 30 million euros? Well, there's a multitude of reasons for that, but more so than anything, I feel a bit vindicated here because I recognize this guy's talent, right? And I'm not trying to say I'm the only one that did.
I don't know. Was Nasri Algerian? I suppose Nasri is like a... It's not necessarily a French name, is it? It's... Maybe he was. Yeah, it sounds like North African, doesn't it? Nasri. I never actually thought of that, you know. Yeah, he is Algerian. No way. No fucking way. I actually didn't know that. Yo, he was a fucking baller as well. Oh, he was a techie baller as well. Yo, this is mad, bro.
But I recognize this guy's talent, and everybody called me crazy. Everybody said he's never going to work out at a big club. Everyone said no one's ever going to take a chance on him. The greatest manager of the last 15 years just took a chance on him. So if that's who I'm in company with, I'll
Greatest manager ever, but we'll glaze.
take it. I'll take it. If Pep Guardiola can recognize Cherky's talent and I can too, I'll take it. There you go. For all you people who've been just lambasting this guy for non-footballing reasons, Manchester City have just bought him. Manchester City have just taken a punt on the guy. And I think at 30 million euros, right, this is potentially one of the biggest bargains we have ever seen. It has the potential to certainly be that way. Right? It obviously highly kind of weighs on how he succeeds at the club. But if Ryan Cherky is everything we think he can be and lives up to that, this will go down as one of the greatest bargains in the history of football.
This is what I've been saying. Like, you look at his talent, he's one of the most talented players in world football already. I'm not saying he's the most talented. I'm saying he's one of the most talented footballers from a talent perspective in world football. If you can get that talent out of him on a consistent basis, week after week, he's going to cook. It'll be amazing. And like Leah said, yeah, he's going to be one of the best players we've seen like in this generation. It's going to be a bargain. If you can't get it out of him consistently, then obviously it is what it is. But 30 million quid, like, it's mad.
I'm going to say it again. If Ryan Cherky is everything that we think he is and more, and lives up to his potential at Manchester City, this will go down as one of the greatest bargains in football history. Because a player of this natural technical ability, this gifted, this naturally talented, to get a player of that ilk for 30 million euros in this economy in 2025, I think it's a no-brainer. And personally, I think it's a deal that every single club in Europe should have been after. Because there's no risk to this. There is absolutely no risk to this whatsoever. If Ryan Cherky flops at Man City, let's just play a hypothetical game here. If he flops at Man City, I'm sorry, you're able to write that off like nothing. It's 30 million.
It's 30 million quid. Who cares? Who cares? 30 million. You're selling back to France. You probably get 20 million. Like, who cares, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? There you go.
Million euros. Who cares?
It's a no-lose situation.
How many teams make bad signings for 30 million euros, write it off, and it's on to the next? That's a snip in today's game. Honestly, I've seen so many bang average players go for 40 to 50 million pounds in the last 3, 4, 5 years. That Cherky for 30 million is almost like the biggest no-brainer ever. If he flops, who cares? It's 30 mil. That's nothing in today's game. But on the flip side, if this guy succeeds, if Pep Guardiola can manage to basically translate his game to the next level, and we see Cherky's talent shine at this level, my goodness, you're signing potentially one of the best talents in world football for practically nothing. I cannot believe more teams around Europe weren't after this. And I know Liverpool were interested in the guy. I know Arne Slot went to have a meeting with him, but obviously I think their focus is on Florian Wirtz. Totally understandable, by the way. Wirtz is an amazing player. But teams like Bayern, teams like Real Madrid, teams like Barcelona, teams like...
We're lagging. Are we lagging? Does it say we're lagging? Or is it YouTube again? Are we lagging, chat? Are we lagging, chat? It's not lagging on mine. Fine on mine.
like Arsenal, anybody should have been after this kind of deal. Like 30 million for Ryan Cherky is a no-brainer.
Yeah, why were Arsenal not going in for this guy, by the way? Why did Arsenal not go in for this guy? When City and Liverpool were fighting it out over Wirtz, City at that time were not trying to get Cherky. Why did Arsenal not just sneak in and just go, we'll get Cherky while City and Liverpool, the hype, were going for Wirtz? And then bang, they get Cherky, Liverpool get Wirtz, and we're cooked. Why didn't Arsenal go in for Cherky?
Now, let's talk about the player itself. And if this is the first time you're hearing me talk about him, welcome. If you've heard me talk about
Arsenal just can't be arsed doing anything in it.
him, welcome back. I'm such a fan of this guy's game. But more so than a fan of his game, I'm a fan of what he represents. Like, a lot of people think I like Ryan Cherky just because, like, he's Algerian, or just because, like, oh, it's Cherky. Like, yes, you're such a big fan of Cherky. You glaze him too much. No, yous are wrong. I'm a fan of Ryan Cherky, but more so than that, I'm a fan of genius in football. And this guy right here epitomizes to me what it means to be a footballing genius. A maverick. A guy that can just get on the ball. And no matter what kind of system you...
It's time to get shameless. Continue, Liaz, to glaze Ryan Cherky, please.
Put in front of him, no matter what kind of organized deep block you put in front of him, no matter how many players you put in front of him, he has the footballing mind and the technical ability to almost single-handedly at times break down that defensive block.
Which is what we need, mate, because we can't break down low blocks, mate. Yeah, we need this. We're desperate for this. We're desperate. We're desperate.
Sorry, that's a skill. That's an attribute that only the great ones have. And you guys are going to call me crazy, but I don't care. That's something we talk about when we talk about the likes of Eden Hazard. When we talk about the likes of Neymar, the likes of Messi, the likes of Maradona, the likes of even Musiala at Bayern. I'm not saying he's as good as them, or he will end up being as good as them. But that trait, that ability to just give him a player the ball, no matter what's in front of them, and they don't have to rely on the system to help them. They don't have to rely on, oh, I need my overlapping fullback or my defensive midfielder or you just give them the ball, and they have the creative genius and the technical skill set to do it themselves. Almost give me the ball, get the hell out of the way, and let me get to work. I'll solve the problem. That's a skill set that only the real geniuses have.
David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah. Then obviously you've got Wirtz, Musiala. Like, there's not many players out there right now who can do that. Do you know what I mean? I mean, the games that I've watched in this Nations League, some of the passing in behind the defense is just crazy. Like, I go back to that game that we played, that they played against Spain, and there was a pass he made. I keep speaking about it on the right hand side, and bro, I don't even know how he's seen it. I don't know how he saw the player, and he passed the ball with his left foot to the player. I couldn't believe it.
And I think Ryan Cherky possesses that level of genius, which is why I'm such a fan of his game. But more so than that, like I said, I'm a fan of what it represents, because Cherky is really an old school number 10. This is an ode to the Juan Roman Riquelmes, to the Aymars, to the number 10s that really captured and captivated audiences throughout the 2000s, throughout the 1990s. And I don't think players like that really kind of exist in today's...
No, they don't. They don't exist. They don't exist anymore. They're very rare breeds. Like, obviously, people who, like, are like my age or older will know that, like, bro, some of the ballers that we used to watch growing up, or me growing up, you know what I mean, like, was so... Like, you used to enjoy watching some of these players play football. Like, actually, like, enjoy watching them play. Like, the Ronaldinhos of this world, man. Like, bro, fucking mega. Yeah, and obviously there's Pure Moore as well. And, like, a lot of the players these days are good football players, but, like, you don't like watching them necessarily. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cherky, you are going to want to watch Cherky. you're going to want to watch Cherky play football. You just are, because of the way he plays. Like, I watched him again the other day, man, for France, and I was just like, the way he passes the ball and that, so nice.
Footballing ecosystem, right? You really have kind of seen a death of that position, whether it's Ozil. I mean, Ozil towards the end, you could really see a position that he kind of made so infamous in the early 2010s. There really wasn't a place for him towards the end of the 2010s. Isco as well too. I mean, he's making a little remontada for Betis, but let's be honest, Isco at the start of the 2010s compared to what he is now, it is like he hasn't been able to thrive as much as he has maybe 10 years ago, or how much he would have 15 years ago. This kind of player doesn't really exist in the modern game, and I don't think I'm wrong to say that, right?
No, you're not wrong.
If anything,
you're not wrong. Big up Vasco says some cheap players are better than expensive ones. They don't just have much hype on them. A proper scout should have always. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, just, you know, listen, obviously the better players are usually more expensive. That's usually how things work, isn't it? But not always. Not always. And, you know, obviously Cherky is just well cheap, bro. Mad. Crazy price, bro. Big up to
teams these days really tend to find creativity through a system or through wide positions or through, I don't know, 100 pass moves rather than giving the ball to a creative number 10 and just asking them to be the focal point, the hub of that team's attack. You don't really see it too much. So in Cherky, he is an ode to the old school number 10, a guy that you can just kind of give the ball to in the final third and ask him to just problem solve. And when it comes to problem solving in the final third, very few are as able as Ryan Cherky. I describe him as a player that I think has mastered the final third. And he's done so because he's just such a complete attacker. Like, in terms of...
mastered the final third. I'll take a little bit of that, chat. We'll take a little bit of that. Mastered the final third. Come on. Come on.
And I say that from a technical point of view, right? He's a complete attacker from a technical point of view. There are very few players as two-footed and naturally two-footed. I'm not talking about, he can take shots with his left. Like, he can play passes on his right just as well on his left.
Yeah, like, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know what footed he is. I actually don't know if he's left-footed or right-footed. I thought he was left-footed, but then I actually don't know. Like, you just can't tell, innit, chat? You just can't tell. You can't tell if he's left-footed or right-footed. Like, it's mad.
He can take set pieces just as well on his left as he can on his right. He is so two-footed, I think they call it ambipedal, that no matter what angle he's really playing at, he can find a pass.
And that's why I want him in the middle. That's why I don't want him on the right, chat. Because if you're in the middle, you've got both feet available to you. Play it with the left, play it with the right. You've got the angles to the left. You've got the angles to the right. And I feel like if you stick him out on the right-hand side, I feel like you're limiting his ability. For me, his greatest ability is he's so two-footed. If you stick him on the right, I feel like for me, you're gonna limit his ability. Naipan is two-footed as well. Yeah, I just can't really get gassed about this guy too much yet though, Bailey, because bro, we sign these players all the time, and then they never play for us.
Whether it's slotting it through, whether it's a dink over the top, whether it's a cross, he kind of has everything in his arsenal available, and it's a huge asset to be two-footed. I don't want people to think, it looks nice that he's two-footed. No, if you're two-footed, the amount of passes, the amount of angles you can play at, it ultimately it expands so much so that you can really do damage anywhere across the pitch. You can really do damage wherever you pick up the ball, and that's such a huge skill for Ryan Cherky. He's such a gifted passer, but also an imaginative passer as well too. He picks up the ball and he sees passes that maybe other players don't see. I mean, the perfect example for me is... I
just remember, Paul P, yeah, you was doing this glaze for Morgan Gibbs White, pal, yeah? Sorry, man, I had to do it. I hope you're enjoying your social media break.
Against Spain. That cameo right there, I think if you never saw Ryan Cherky play, was the perfect encapsulation of what Ryan Cherky can provide to a football pitch. Seriously, whether it was the trap with the right foot to then ultimately volley it first time with his left. We've seen him do that so many times in training. We saw him do that against Spain. Whether it was the delicate little dink to the far post to Kolo Muani for France's fourth. But actually...
I think I checked it, Brandholt, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's only took one penalty in his career. And that was in a youth league, because I don't think he's a pen taker. Sorry, bro. I had to do it, man. I had to.
My favorite part of that game from Ryan Cherky was actually his pass into Malo Gusto's path that ultimately forced the own goal for, I think it was France's third. And it's just, honestly, first of all, he's so...
Yeah, but the thing is, Heaven, yeah, I spoke about this, and like this is I think one of the reasons why Turkey's like so insistent on getting at City and then hitting the ground running, because I think he thinks he's been disrespected. Yeah, I think he thinks he's been disrespected because everyone speaks about Wirtz, everybody speaks about Musiala, people speak about Foden, and he's never in the conversations ever. Ever's in the conversations, and I think he feels like he might feel like he's been a bit disrespected, man. So he's like, yo, why am I not involved in these conversations? Get me at City, mate, and I'm going to start fucking cooking, mate, and I'm going to show you guys, yeah, that I'm actually the best. That's the vibe I get from him.
Involved in that move, but then ultimately picks it up. And again, I think most players in the modern game today look to continue just shifting it on, play it sideways, maybe even play it backwards, maybe take the space, but he has the genius and again the awareness to know everything that's happening on the football pitch. And he spots Malo Gusto's run. In fact, it's really his pass that forces Malo Gusto's overlapping run into space to then find it. But I don't think there's many creative players these days that are even finding that pass, that are even thinking of playing that pass. And Cherokee is really, again, innovative like that. He is really a problem solver. He's really a guy that you got to give creative license to. You can't shackle him. You can't ask him to just play a role in your team. You have to kind of give him the freedom to just be himself. And I think that's when you get the best version of Ryan Cherokee. So, look, I don't...
Yeah, I hear that. I mean, you can stick him on the right if you want, yeah, and I think he'll still be good. But if you want to get the best version out of Cherokee, you've got to play him down the middle for me. You've got to. Now, funny enough, a Leon fan messaged me on Twitter and said, LB, I'm telling you, he's better off the right. And I was like, what? He said he's better off the right-hand side, and he's a Leon fan. And then I checked his stats, and his stats also back up that he's better on the right. However, we'll have to see ourselves, won't we? I think this is the thing. I don't think most of us have seen a lot of him, like unless you watch Ligue 1, right? And Leon. I've not. But I think he'd be better down the middle. But maybe he's better off the right. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
I don't have to speak too much about this guy. I've spoken about him so many times at this point, but as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of him. That's without even talking about his dribbling, his close control, his feints. I think Ryan Cherokee as well, too, is sneakily athletic. People look at him, and he's not the biggest. He's not really the most explosive either, but he has this first of all, this balance to him. He kind of does hunch over at times, and it's very difficult to shake him off the ball. But he does have a core strength to him that, again, it makes it very difficult to knock him off, even with how small of a player he is. He isn't easy to shake off. He can get a yard off on you. It's not like Jadon Sancho, for example, when he came to the Premier League, you saw he can't even beat his fullback. Ryan Cherokee can beat his fullback. He can leave his man in the dust and get that yard of space that he needs to.
See, that's interesting, isn't it, chat? Because you remember, was it last night? Yeah, you remember last night when we were seeing the Ryan Cherokee FIFA card thing? And Cherokee gave himself 87 pace. And I was like, wow, that's a glaze. But now he's saying as well that he is quite quick. But he doesn't look quick, does he? He doesn't look quick. But he thinks he's quick himself. He says he's quick, Cherokee. And now this guy's saying he's quick. He's got acceleration but not pace. So he gets past people but then he'll get caught up. Right. It's like Kovacic, good acceleration but low top speed. Yeah, that right, got you. Yeah. That makes sense. Like a Kovacic type of pace, because Kovacic gets past people rapid, doesn't he? But then he's proper slow. I hear what you're saying, man.
To ultimately play that pass. He can finish off chances. He can strike from distance. He can take free kicks. He's really just a technical wizard. So make no mistake about it. When it comes to Ryan Cherokee, I think I've made it very clear in this video if you didn't know already. I'm a huge fan. I'm honestly a massive fan of this guy. Now, let's talk about the move to Manchester City, because ultimately, this is what it comes down to. And if anything, it's actually interesting, right? Because of all...
If he says Pep's going to ruin him, I'm disliking the video.
People, I'm actually the one that took a little bit of stick for my analysis on Cherokee over the last 2 weeks. I'm going to show you guys my clip on Sky Sports that a lot of Manchester City fans saw, and let's just say a lot of them weren't happy. But I want to preface whatever you're about to see by saying, first of all, I was on live.
Oh, wait a sec. I think I've seen this clip.
This was being filmed live.
Oh, he's blaming the live TV, guys.
And at times you say stuff on live that you can't...
Yeah, this is where the glaze ends.
Can't take back, right? You just got...
Oh, wait, he's apologizing.
And at times you say stuff on live that you can't take back.
More liars, apology video. More liars, apology video. Hey, come on.
right? You just gotta say what's ever on your mind. You're not really preparing for it. You're just kind of just speaking freely.
Apology accepted, bro.
So there are some things in this video you're about to see that I want to kind of like amend. I want to, with hindsight and also with thinking more about it, I want
apologize.
to not change, right? Because I still stand by a lot of what I said, but maybe rephrase, because I do think sometimes my language wasn't the best that I could be. But also explain what I was saying, because you see a 1.5-minute clip and you can only really get so much of a story. I think Cherokee is the biggest market opportunity in the window for that.
He's playing a stream, so if I get copyrighted, it's been a great stream, chat. Have a good night, yeah. I'll be back tomorrow for another stream, yeah, because he's playing a Sky Sports clip. So if I get copyrighted, the stream will end. So if I do get copyrighted, big up to you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Smash a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, yeah? If not, we'll continue.
Price, and for that talent, it's an absolute no-brainer, because this is one of the most talented players in world football. And as a playmaker in the final third, I think he's practically mastered the final third. He knows every single pass he needs to make. He knows how to beat any single player he needs to. He's MP pedal as well too. He can play with his right, can play with his left. So this is a guy that can unlock defenses at will. The reason I'm cautious. Okay, so everything I just said, it's practically mimicking what I just said. My thoughts on Cherokee are consistent. They're very clear. I'm a huge believer in this guy. This next part is where I think a lot of people listened to it and immediately kind of got annoyed, right? And I can understand why, but also let me explain kind of my thought process behind this. This is about City for him, is because, and I've watched Cherokee over the last 4 years. I know this guy's game. The guy doesn't defend. Like, he is an old school playmaker in the truest sense. Like, he's a guy that you give complete creative license to. He kind of sits in that little pocket in the right half space. You give him the ball and you let him get to work. But then when you lose the ball, he's not the hardest worker. So when you look at a guy like Kevin. Okay, so this first and foremost, again, I talk about nasty narratives. I don't like everything being spoken about on Ryan Cherokee's character or his mentality or he's a bad egg. I really despise hearing that. But there are also criticisms of Ryan Cherokee, right? He isn't a perfect player. If he was a perfect player, guys, he'd be going for 200 million. We'd be calling him the next Messi. He does have holes in his game, right? No player is perfect. Every player has strengths. Every player has weaknesses. I say this all the time. And it's really up to the coach and his system to maximize the strengths, minimize the weaknesses. Ryan Cherokee, one of his weaknesses is his out-of-possession work. He is not the hardest worker off the ball. Right? If you've watched Ryan Cherokee before, that's the first thing that kind of jumps off the screen if you are looking for negatives. Out of possession, dare I say it, and I'm going to sound really harsh here, but I'm sorry, as much as I love the guy, it's true. He can be accused of being a cone, of being a traffic cone. Like,
a cone? What? A cone? Nah, that's pretty extreme, no? A cone. Bro called him a cone? That's pretty mad, mate. I can't lie.
He isn't a great out of possession player, but
I didn't see that. I didn't see the hardest working player off the ball, yeah, for France when he played in the last 2 games. But I didn't see a player that was like completely like cone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit here and say there was no problems. Like, I get it. But like, I didn't see a cone.
Because at Lyon especially, he's so brilliant on the ball and offensively, you kind of live with that because you know what he can do for you going forward. So Lyon have built a team around him basically that when Lyon lose the ball, just be kind of like the first line of press. Make sure that you're kind of like following the pressing structure, but you're not expecting Ryan Cherokee to chase back. You're not expecting Ryan Cherokee to really be up in defenders' faces, winning tackles. That's not his game whatsoever. So Lyon did a really good job of building a team that protects Ryan Cherokee out of possession. That, first and foremost, is really the truth. You look at all his if you want to go on FB ref, right? If you're a stats head, he ranks very, very low in almost every single defensive metric. That is not incorrect. What I just said right there is not false. That's the facts. And when I said that on the show, I think they mentioned Kevin De Bruyne also, like, oh, he's kind of like a maverick as well too, and Pep kind of gave him some liberties. This is my response to that. Kevin De Bruyne, his industry is also a reason why, as well as, of course, his efficiency, why he's given that free role at City. So the difference between him and Kevin De Bruyne, right? As again, Kevin De Bruyne is also a guy, in my opinion, that mastered the final third. He can play every single pass in the book. He's been City's go-to creator, and he's one of those players that under Pep kind of just tells him, do what you need to do. Get to work. Like, yeah, everybody else has a role in this team. Everybody else has to.
He also like works extremely hard in it, Kevin De Bruyne, which is maybe why Pep just lets him do what he wants.
Kind of fit the needs of the system. But Kev, you're the guy that we give the ball to, and you just be you. Right? The difference is, I think De Bruyne is a much more mobile player both in and out of possession than Cherky. First and foremost, he's a far better athlete. That is not even up for debate in terms of carrying the ball, in terms of running off the ball. De Bruyne at his best is a much better athlete than Ryan Cherky, that's not his best quality, right? And on top of that, Kevin De Bruyne was a player that at Manchester City proved through his output and his performances that he deserved to be the creator-in-chief, that he deserved to kind of have free reign under Pep to do everything he wanted to. He earned that because, quite simply, you look at the numbers he puts up every single year. He's putting up 20-plus assists, big goals in big games every single season. It's similar to Messi, for example. Towards the end at Barcelona, Messi's a player that out of possession is a traffic cone, right? No one will ever say Messi's a great defender. Maybe in his early years he was. But because with Messi, you know he's so effective and he's going to guarantee you practically a goal and an assist every single game. You live and die by that because of what Messi brings you.
Yeah, that's fine though, isn't it, bro? Because at the end of the day, yeah, if Cherky's getting me output every game, and I've got Rodri and Tijani Reinders behind him, then what's the issue? I ain't got no issues, man.
So with Cherky, at Lyon, he was that version for them. But at Man City, is Pep going to look at Ryan Cherky amongst the multitude of attacking talent that he has and say, okay, Ryan, I don't care how bad defensively you are, it won't matter to me because we're going to build the entire unit to kind of mask your defensive flaws. For that to happen, Ryan Cherky really has to showcase that, okay, everything that I've done in my career up to this point, I can do for you as well too.
I mean, yeah, I don't see why they can't do that though, innit? Because at the end of the day, this guy's a baller, mate, talented baller. So I don't see why that can't happen. Yeah, and also I say it again, if you've got Rodri and Tijani Reinders behind him, yeah, and then you've got two players next to him, three if you have Aït-Nouri and Haaland, then, you know, he doesn't even need to press because you'll have the players near him pressing. So I think the system that we're going to be playing next season, where it's Marmoush on the left, him in the middle, Foden off the right, Aït-Nouri push forward as a left winger, so Marmoush is in, Haaland in front of him, Reinders and Rodri behind. I don't think you need him really to be a pressing machine. I really don't. And if we want him to be a pressing machine, why have we bought him?
I can be that guy that is basically leading every single creative chart in the Premier League. I'm going to be the creator-in-chief for Manchester City. I'm going to be basically giving you an assist or a goal or damn near both every single game. That's probably what he's going to have to do for Pep.
Yeah.
For Cherky, I just don't think Man City under Pep is the move for him. Like, if anything, this guy's, in my opinion, the anti-Pep player.
That right there rubbed a lot of City fans the wrong way.
Yeah, I heard that, man, and that pissed me off as well, bro. I can't lie, because this is a manager, yeah, that's had Kevin De Bruyne, yeah, who's been given a free role. He's had Lionel Messi, who had a free role. He's got Erling Haaland up top, yeah, who's not really a Pep-style player. Yeah, Pep Guardiola's had loads of players in his team. He played with fucking Fabian Delph at left-back. Do you know what I mean? Pep can adapt. I don't know why people have this view of Pep that Pep can't adapt and that everybody needs to be a certain type of way under Pep. Do you get me? Like, bro, for me, it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
What do I mean when I say Cherky is the anti-Pep player? Because honestly, that's probably what rubbed people the wrong way the most out of everything I've said here. A lot of people heard that and said, "Oh, this is such a lazy narrative, and it's driven by the fact that Grealish didn't really succeed at Manchester City." Okay, let me say this, right? I definitely agree that there's a false, lazy narrative being spread around Pep Guardiola. And
yeah, you spread it, bro. You spread it by saying he's an anti-Pep player.
it's that Pep Guardiola doesn't like technical players. And if you've been watching football as long as I have, or even if you haven't, even if you started watching football the year Pep took over, saying something like that 10 years ago, you would have been laughed out of every single room in the world. Because let's think back to Pep's original Barcelona team. Iniesta, Xavi, Lionel Messi, Pedro, David Villa, Fabregas. Like, Pep at one point wanted to build a team that didn't play with a striker. Like, he wanted his team to basically be as many midfielders on the pitch as possible. At Bayern as well, too. Early days at Manchester City. Pep loves technical footballers. In fact, I don't think anyone loves technical footballers more than Pep Guardiola. So this idea that, oh, if you're like a technical footballer, Pep's not going to love you as much, that's baloney. Seriously, I don't know where that argument has come from. And the whole thing about Grealish, right? I'm someone that, after it took me a year of Grealish, the first season of Grealish, for me to really think, I don't think this guy will ever really light it up at City. And I know he won the treble as a big part of that team the following season, but let's be real. He became a cog of the machine. You never really saw the best version of Jack Grealish. And the reality of that as well too is, was Jack Grealish ever really good enough to be the guy at City?
No.
I don't think he was, right? For example, I think Cherky's a more talented player
Alright, smash these likes up, man. 700 people in here. Get these likes up, people.
than Jack Grealish. As much as I like Jack Grealish, let's be real. You're asking Jack Grealish to have the same creative freedom he did at Villa, at Man City. It was never going to happen. So
No, but Ryan Cherky, with all due respect, is, in my opinion, light years above Jack Grealish when it comes to talent. When it comes to talent, football talent on the ball, I've seen enough in 4 or 5 games of Ryan Cherky to know that.
So it's not because of Grealish, but I'm going to, again, go back to a point I made earlier in this video. Cherky, for me, is a player that has shown he's at his best.
Yeah, I know he said that. I'm agreeing with him, innit?
When he kind of has the freedom to be the creative hub of the team. And everything around him is kind of based on giving him that license. Like, we're going to defend for you. We're going to have a base for you. We're going to give you the freedom to do what you kind of want. You're going to have the license to get on the ball as much as you want, get to work, drift right, drift left. And I do think under Pep, as much as he likes technical footballers, I do think throughout his career, though, as well, guys, and I don't think what I'm about to say is wrong, he still likes players to kind of exist in the constraints of his system. So I look at a player like Riyad Mahrez, right? Mahrez is, again, similar to Cherky, a maverick, a guy that at Leicester City was a player that you gave the ball to and he could just unlock defenses. He was the best player in the Premier League in the biggest miracle in probably sports history. And at Manchester City, like most players, by the way, because this is something you can never accuse Pep of, his numbers consistently went up. Almost every single attacking player playing under Pep see their numbers increase. They score more goals, they assist more goals. Mahrez was similar. But, and if we're being real here, this is true. Mahrez at Manchester City was a much different player to the one he was at Leicester. He was a player that under City kind of had to learn a role in the team. In fact, that's why for so many attacking players under Pep, the first year is an adaptation year because they have to adapt to what Pep's system needs. Mahrez all of a sudden becomes a player who's touching the ball a whole lot less over 90 minutes compared to at Leicester. He's a player that when he gets the ball isn't really being given the license to just go forward whenever he wants. Like, there are times where he has to go backwards, he has to go sideways because that's the way Pep's system kind of dictates. It is more of a slow build up to it. And although his numbers were a lot better, I think Mahrez from an individual point of view wasn't as, I don't want to say good because he was a match winner at City. He was a huge player for them. But he was more of an individual at Leicester.
Yeah, but hang on a minute though. I don't get the point. What's the point? What's the point here? Sorry, I don't get what the point is. What's the point? Mahrez become a more complete player at Manchester City. He might have looked better and scored nicer goals and had more of the ball at Leicester. Yeah, but that's because they farmed everything through him because he was the best player on the pitch. When he comes to City, he was part of the system. He become a better football player by being at City.
Compared to at Man City, where he just became a brilliant cog, but albeit a cog of the system. And for most Pep attackers, that's what you end up becoming. Again, there are a few exceptions, right? Messi was, you could do everything outside of the system. He's one of those players that Pep just says, you know what, Messi, go be great. Go do what you need to do. De Bruyne, similar. Foden, he kind of gave him that role 2 years ago when he won Player of the Year. But for the most part, Pep attackers really aren't given that kind of freedom. A player I'm going to compare to Cherky right now is Cole Palmer. And I'm not saying Cole Palmer because, oh, at City, he was a bit part player and at Chelsea he's this. No, he was a young player at City and he never really got a chance, to be honest with you. And look at the names in front of him. But if you look at what Cole Palmer was at City to then moving to Chelsea, where all of a sudden he kind of got given full creative freedom and he basically got given the keys to Chelsea's attack. Everything that Chelsea do goes through Cole Palmer. That for me is kind of the move when I envisioned what Cherky's next move would be, what I envisioned for Cherky. A team that gave Cherky similar attacking freedom like Chelsea did for Cole Palmer. And I ask you guys this, even if Cole Palmer was to come back to City tonight, do we think Cole Palmer would have the same role at City as he does at Chelsea? Personally,
well, probably not. We play him right wing, probably. We would have played him right wing as the Mahrez replacement, because that's what I was told he was going to do, Cole Palmer. I was told he was going to be the Mahrez replacement on the right-hand side.
I don't really think so, and that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing.
He would become, again, a cog to the City system, and he'd be a great
which wins.
Player in that system, but you wouldn't see the Cole Palmer we're seeing at Chelsea now at Manchester City. And that is a little bit my fear with Cherky, right? Cherky is a player that you have to just give full license to, and at City, I'm not sure you're going to get.
But can I ask a question? Why do you have to give him full license? I mean, it would be cool if he got given full license, but why do you have to? Because I feel like He's coming at it from a Cherky fan point of view. I'm coming at it from a Manchester City point of view. I want my team to win trophies. Now, if we can win trophies with Cherky given a free roll, great. If we can win trophies with Cherky not being given a free roll, great. I want to win trophies. So if Pep finds a system, yeah, with Cherky in a free roll that wins, mint. But if he doesn't and he's not in a free roll, but we win a treble, is anyone going to be moaning? No one was moaning about Grealish in the treble year, were they? Because we won a treble. No one in that treble year, no City fan at the end of that treble year went, great winning the treble, but if only Jack Grealish was given a free roll, boys. No one said that. So, again, it's kind of like we might be coming at it slightly different.
Get that. I'm not like people are telling me Pep is going this year. He's definitely going under a tactical evolution, and in part, I actually believe that because you don't sign a player like Ait Nouri, you don't sign a player like Reinders, and you don't sign a player like Cherky if you're going to play the way City did last year. I'm sorry, you have to adapt to get the best out of those guys. But I'm gonna give you guys an example, right? How many times do you see Erling Haaland make a run in behind? How many times do you guys see Erling Haaland make that darting run in behind
Loads, and none of our players have the technical ability to find him.
the center forwards asking for the ball to be played to him? I would probably hazard 12 times a game. Genuinely, Haaland makes that run every 10 minutes. He makes it so much. Now let me ask you guys this. How many times do Man City players look up, see Haaland making that run,
Zero.
and actually play him that ball? Very rarely, guys.
Zero.
And in fact, it's part of the reason why I actually feel bad for Haaland. Bar Kevin De Bruyne, I feel like this season we've seen so many times Bernardo pick up the ball, look up, see Haaland make a run, and pass sideways.
This guy fucking watches Manchester City Football Club. He watches us, chat. He does. I know now he watches our football club because he knows. He's spitting facts.
Gundogan pick up the ball, look up, see Haaland make a run and pass sideways. So like Foden, look up, see Haaland pass sideways. No one ever finds his runs, bar Kevin De Bruyne. And I ask you guys, is that due to player quality or is that due to instruction?
Yeah, but Sean, you know for a fact that there's been pure games or pure opportunities for us to play the ball behind and they don't do it. That does happen a lot.
I think it's due to instruction. Because even in the FA Cup final, I saw Claudio Echeverri come on for Manchester City. And similar, within 5 minutes, the guy must have made 15 off-the-ball runs into really dangerous pockets that a risky pass could have kind of found them in. But I think due to the way City play, that pass rarely gets played. It's kind of almost discouraged at times, unless you're Kevin De Bruyne, who he always finds that pass. So when Cherky comes to Man City, will Pep look at him?
I don't think it's discouraged. I just don't think they've got the quality to play the pass. I don't think it's discouraged. I don't think Pep's sitting there telling them not to do it. I just don't think the players are good enough to play it. Kovacic ain't going to be playing a ball like that, is he? I don't think so, Mish. I don't think so. I don't think Pep's telling the players not to play a pass to Haaland when Haaland is in a one-on-one situation. I think it's a player thing. I think the players either A, don't have the quality, or B, they aren't confident enough. Because Pep's always said the players have freedom in the final third. The players have said it as well. I just don't think the players have got the confidence or ability to do it.
Similar to De Bruyne and say, I want you playing those passes. I want you playing those incisive killer balls. I want you playing those risky passes that you might lose 6 out of 10 times, but those other 3-4 times, you're going to create an opportunity for us. I don't know if he's going to do that. My hope for Cherky, right? Because at the end of the day, I want Cherky to succeed, even if he's joined Man City. I want Ryan Cherky to be the best player possible at Manchester City because I care more about his development and what kind of player he becomes than rivalry between Man United and Man City. It's similar to Mahrez. I was rooting for Mahrez.
Fair, isn't it? Proper Algerian, Donny, yeah, but like, I'm not being funny, mate. You would never hear me saying something like that about United. But look, I respect it. I respect it. Yeah, Algerian passion, it is what it is. 1, 2, 3 and that.
At Man City. I wasn't rooting for Man City, but I rooted for Mahrez. So my hope for Cherky is that Pep Guardiola, the reason he's signing him is because he identifies what kind of player he has. And he recognizes the potential damage this guy could do in the Premier League. And when he does come to Man City, I hope Pep Guardiola kind of gives him this freedom that I continue describing. Because if this is going to be just a case that he puts Ryan Cherky on the right, and Ryan Cherky becomes a player that when he picks up the ball, I don't know, those killer passes that he was attempting at Lyon, that flair that he was showing at Lyon, that individualism he was showing at Lyon, we kind of see tempered a little bit. I think it's going to be a damn shame, and I think it will impact Cherky's game. I think Cherky, to get the best out of him, you have to play him in a certain way. And
I hear you. I hear what you're saying, but this is where we're different. This is where me and Liez are then different. Yeah, because Liez is rooting for him on a personal basis, as a fan to player basis. I'm rooting for him for a Manchester City basis. So I want to see the best possible Cherky, obviously. But if Cherky's put on the right wing and we win a treble, but we're not seeing the best Cherky because on the right wing, I do not care, mate. Do you get what I'm saying? So we're seeing it from different angles. Because I want to see Cherky cook, and if he's in the middle playing mint, great. And if he plays class football in the middle and he wins the Ballon d'Or, but we don't win anything, I'm not going to be happy. Where if he plays right wing and he's good, but he's not getting the best out of him because he's on the right wing and limited, but we win a treble, like we did with Grealish, sorry, mate. It is what it is. You see what I'm saying?
I would assume, because Pep Guardiola, he's a much smarter guy than I am, right? He knows more about football than I can ever hope to know about. And I hope with Cherky, he kind of gives him that freedom. But if we're being honest as well, too, I have seen in the past, Guardiola look at these kinds of maverick figures and kind of put them in a box at times. And I'm not even talking about Grealish, because like I said, Grealish for me is not even on Cherky's technical level. I'll tell you guys an example. I'll never forget when Zlatan came to Barcelona. And Zlatan is one of the biggest enigmas at center forward that we've ever seen. A guy of that height, with that technical skill set and that like individualism. Like he's kind of a guy that you give the ball and just let Zlatan be Zlatan. But when Zlatan went to Barcelona, Pep tried using him basically as like a target man. Just pump the ball up to Zlatan, hold it off, and let Messi play off you. And it just wasn't Zlatan's game. Like Zlatan is a player you have to let be Zlatan. I'm gonna give you guys another example. And
yeah, but again, the point is, Pep is trying to build a team. Pep's trying to build a team to win football matches, and thus win trophies. Pep's not trying to build a team to make individuals look best, is he? Pep told us he don't give a shit about individual awards. He told us he don't care about Ballon d'Or. This is why Pep, gets way too much shit. Because he's trying to build a team to win. He's not trying to build a team to make Zlatan look mint. Pep sat there in that dressing room and went, the best way we can win football matches is if we use Zlatan like this and let Messi play off Zlatan. So that's what he did. Zlatan didn't like it. He had a moan. He had a sulk. So Pep said, see you later. I'm not here as a manager to make you look good. I'm here to win. I'm here to win football matches and win trophies. And if that means you're going to look a little bit shitter or score less goals, or people are going to moan at you and say you're boring, then that's what it is. But my job as a football manager is to win matches. So when people say to Pep, you ruined Grealish, he can turn around and say, don't give a shit, mate. Yeah? I won the league in his first year, I won the treble in the second year, and I won another league in his third year. Yeah? That's the facts.
Again, some people might not like it, but let's look at Mateus Nunes. Again, a player I don't think is as talented as Cherky, but let's also not forget what Nunes was before he joined Manchester City. At Wolves and at Sporting beforehand, he was seen as one of the best ball-carrying midfielders in Europe. A guy that you can give the ball to, and again, he can kind of just break defenses up simply by the way he dribbles and carries the ball forward. The first season, he barely played, and then halfway through this year, Pep ended up playing him at right back and literally came out and said, Nunes is not smart enough to play midfield for me. So this myth that Pep doesn't like technical footballers, it's exactly that. It's a myth. But does Pep love individuals that kind of make it all about them? I don't think he loves that either as well, too.
I don't think that's true. I disagree. I don't think Pep cares. I think he got it wrong. Let's just listen to what he said.
This myth that Pep doesn't like technical footballers, it's exactly that. It's a myth. But does Pep love individuals that kind of make it all about them? I don't think he loves that either as well.
Nah, this is why I disagree. Liaz is saying he doesn't love individuals. I disagree. I don't think Pep cares. No, I don't think he cares. So long as you're doing what he wants you to do, I don't think he cares. But if you don't do what he's going to do, if you don't do what he asks you to do, that's when he cares. But if you do what you want to do within the remits of what he's asked you to do as the manager, which is what his job is to tell you to do something, I don't think he cares. Don't think he cares. But you've got to do what he asks you to do. And then when you get the freedom, do what you want. But I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares.
Too. And I am a little worried for Cherky in that regard. Now, was I right to call him the anti-Pep player? No. I think that's an over-exaggeration. That's a bit like a name that people are going to think of. That's harsh to say. Because for all I know, Cherky could be unbelievable for Man City. And the next thing I'm about to say as well, too, I do regret saying it. Let's continue watching the video.
I would not see him succeeding at City in that regard unless you see drastic changes to his physical side of the game, his athletic side to the game, and the defensive side of the game as well.
That's another thing as well, too, right? Pep offers very few players in his team the license to kind of just not work that hard on the defensive side of the game, right? Even, like, you look at that Barcelona team. They were all technical wizards. But what made that Barcelona team as well so special is that off the ball, they're like a swarm of wasps. They lose the ball, and they all swarm towards the ball. Their work rate off the ball is almost as good as their quality on the ball. They win the ball back within 3 seconds. And even Messi at one point was like that. But if we're going to look at players that throughout Pep's tenure have basically been told you don't have to like really focus on the defensive side of the game, you can probably count them on one hand. Even at Man City, these guys are defensive workhorses, man, when they lose the ball. Look at a player like Bernardo Silva. Again, similar in stature to Cherky, but the guy is one of the best workhorses in Europe. Honestly, he's so industrious. Cherky isn't really that kind of player. And when I look now at Man City, Haaland over the last 2 years hasn't been the best presser up front. I think the numbers suggest that. The eye test kind of suggests that as well, too. Cherky is not a great presser off the ball either. And then I look throughout the team as well, too. Reinders is not the best defensive player in midfield. Like, can he win his tackles? 100%. But he's not the best defensive-minded player from midfield that we have in Europe. He's an amazing player, and I actually look at him as maybe a Gundogan Lay. He's a player that I recommended for Manchester City 6 months ago. I think he's going to be an amazing signing. But again, not the best out-of-possession player. Ait Nouri, another player that Man City are on the cusp of signing. Again, a player I know very, very well. I think Ait Nouri has been the best performer for the Algerian national team over the last 3-4 years. The guy is an optional defender in terms of he loses focus defensively so many times. He's brilliant going forward, but not the best player going back. That's my opinion.
But can I just say something, yeah? Can I say something? We're talking about pressing. We're not talking about defending. So Ait Nouri pressing is going to be different to his actual defending. Yeah? Ait Nouri is probably going to be quite good at pressing because he's going to be so far up the pitch. He's going to be next to Marmouche. Haaland's going to be there as well. One of the reasons I think Haaland has dropped off in the last 2 years in terms of his press is because he's looking behind him and he's going, who the fuck's with me? See him pressing sometimes and no one's there and he turns around and says, what the fuck's the point? If he has players near him pressing like he did in the treble year, he'll press.
And then you look at Manchester City over the past season, how open they've been in midfield in particular, from a defensive point of view, from a legs point of view. These are question marks that I look at Manchester City going to this next season and say, how is Pep going to amend for this?
I still think my formation's legit, man. With Ait Nouri, Marmouche, Cherky, Foden, Reinders, Rodri in behind, and then you 3 defenders.
Is Pep going to kind of
No, but tricks, it's not the same though, is it? Obviously, it's just a different type of defending.
work on this? Because if you have so many players that, I don't want to call them defensive liabilities, but they're not the best out-of-possession players, how will Pep accommodate for that? Because, like I said, a manager's job is to get the best out of his players and minimize their flaws. What way is Pep going to accommodate for this? Are we going to kind of see a return to 2017-18 Pep, 2017-18 City, where they're scoring over 100 goals a season, but defensively, maybe they're a little bit suspect. Maybe in Europe it hurts them, but in the Premier League they're amazing. That remains to be seen, but that's one thing with Cherky. I think for him to really succeed at City as well too, his effort levels off the ball will have to improve. No doubt about it.
But you don't think if, say, like they buy Reinders this summer as well, who is that industrious player
I don't think Reinders is a super industrious midfielder. That's just my opinion.
and also can contribute in the final third? I guess the thing with City, I feel like Pep hasn't been in this position with City yet, and you know, with the end, you know, in a couple of years probably for him at City, I feel like maybe he's just going to have one final throw of the dice and just.
I think
be
it's
like,
a risk
let's
because
have a
you look at
player in
Haaland,
there.
he's not a great presser. Haaland is not the best presser
Yeah,
up
similar
front.
to
You
what
look
you
at
said.
Cherky, not the best defensive-minded player either. Like, where does Foden kind of fit into all of this? I just think for Cherky, if him and his entourage are smart, I'm looking at the club that can kind of find the best situation for him. Who can maximize the best of Ryan Cherky?
And that goes back to my point about, like, you see the situation Cole Palmer's kind of in at Chelsea. That's kind of what I would have liked to see Cherky do with his next move. However, if we're also being honest, right, and me saying his entourage should pick the right move, that's probably out of pocket for me because they know better than me what their client needs, or at least I would hope so, right? But at the same time, right, no one is saying no to Pep Guardiola. This is the best manager, maybe of all time, but certainly of the modern game. Manchester City are one of the best teams in Europe over.
But you've also got to decide what you want as a footballer. Do you want to play for a team and be given a free roll and win nothing? Or do you want to play for a team and maybe not be given a free roll and win trophies? That's the option. What do you want to do? Go and play for, if he wants to go and play for a team, like Palmer's done, yeah? Fairs. Or you could come to Manchester City where you're going to win trophies and that. Do you know what I'm saying?
For the last 10, 15 years. It's a huge club. It's a club that's going to massively improve him financially as well, too. And it's a club where he's going to be playing with the best players, technical footballers in world football. This is going to elevate Cherki's game one way or another. So there's no way to say he's made the wrong decision, right? This is going to massively improve Ryan Cherki. But I just kind of thought maybe a move similar to like when Chelsea bought Cole Palmer and kind of gave him that kind of role. That's what I would have liked to see next for Cherki.
But Palmer's not won anything. He's won a Conference League. So again, like, go and play for a team like that if you want, but Pep Guardiola has a history of building systems and teams that win major honours. 3 Champions Leagues, multiple Premier Leagues, multiple Bundesligas, and La Ligas. So if you want trophies, Pep's your man. Yeah? And he's coached the greatest player that's ever lived in a free roll. Lionel Messi.
Cherki's skill set, and I'm not honestly sure if that's Man City. I'm not sure who that is, but I'm not sure at this current point that's Man City.
Yeah. So again, what do I kind of take back? I shouldn't have said he's the anti-Pep player. That's dramatic for me, and it's probably unfair. The second thing I shouldn't have said is I would not see him succeeding at City, because that's almost like a definite statement. That means I give Cherki 0 chance to succeed at Man City. That's not true. And I don't believe that. There is a way for Cherki to succeed at Man City, and if he does, I'm not going to be massively surprised by it. But what I will say, I think Pep Guardiola will need to accommodate for this player. He is going to have to shift things around to get the best out of Ryan Cherki. On the
But again, he's coming at it from a Cherki point of view, innit?
flip side, Ryan Cherki will also have to adapt and accommodate to work in this Man City team. And I think it's like you can say every player needs to do that, but I think for Cherki, more so than anything, he and Pep will have to work very hard to make this marriage work. And I think if it does, then you could be looking, like I said, at one of the best bargains in football history. But let me tell you guys this as well too, right? Pep knows good footballers. Pep knows geniuses out in football. He's worked in this game for 15 years and managed the best players in the world. And there is every chance as well too, guys, that within the first 3 to 4 training sessions, Pep identifies that this guy, Ryan Cherki, is a player worth kind of making accommodations for. He might stand out that much in the first 4 training sessions. Like, he might be that much head and shoulders above everybody else that Pep looks at him and says, look, we're not dealing with any other player here. This is not a Mateus Nunes. This is not a Jack Grealish. This is a guy that is capable of making the difference for me game in, game out. And he does give him that creative freedom. That remains to be seen. But to kind of close all of this off, Manchester City are signing one of the most mercurial young talents in world football. One of the most technically gifted players in the game, and a player who doesn't have a ceiling. The sky is the limit for this guy. And if he really achieves what we think he can at Manchester City, the whole league has to be on notice. I said it to Cam. Football is being saved by players of Cherki's ilk. The Yamals, the Cherkis, the Doués, these creative individuals that just exude class. Football is being saved, but everybody else in the Premier League is in danger if this guy actually accomplishes what he can. Because my goodness, the amount of players that you can say have the technical skill set of Ryan Cherki, the natural ability of Ryan Cherki, I think you can seriously name on one hand. I think he's that damn gifted. So, me personally, I'm absolutely gutted. However, I will say this again. I am rooting for Ryan Cherki. And for everybody that's saying to me, like people who don't know me but have seen this clip and are telling me, stay on that side. Stay on that side. Brother, I am the side. I damn near created the side. I've been watching Ryan Cherki. I've known about Ryan Cherki probably before you were even conscious of the fact that he was a player. I've been watching him all season. This is a player that he got on your wavelength when you saw he was linked to your club. Please don't talk about stay on that side. No one has been more on Ryan Cherki's side than I have throughout his career. And no one will be rooting for him to succeed more at Manchester City than me. So less of stay on that side. Please.
Yeah, but to be fair, bro, you've got to hold it because you called him an anti-Pep player, innit? So the game's the game, innit? You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. Yeah, listen, it is what it is, man. Fairs. I mean, fair, but there was some stuff in there that I didn't fully agree with. We'll see, man. We'll see. Like I say, I think he's coming at this he's obviously coming at this from a Turkey point of view, where we're not. We're coming at it from a Manchester City. Well, I'm coming at it from a Manchester City point of view. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't need Turkey to be given a free roll. Yeah, I just want to win trophies. If Turkey isn't given a free roll and we're winning trophies, then cool. I don't care. Yeah, he might care because he wants him to be given a free roll. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I also think if you've got Rodri and Tijani Reinders behind him, I really don't see that being a problem at all. I really don't see the press being a problem at all. Not if he's got Huzanov. Sorry, not Huzanov. Not if he's got Marmoush, Aït-Nouri, Foden and Haaland in front of him, slash to the side of him, and then he's got Reinders and Rodri behind him. I just don't see that being an issue. I don't see that being an issue one little bit. And I also say Pep's spoke to him. Pep's co-signed this transfer. Pep's seen his pressing. Pep knows what he's buying. Pep knows what he's buying, bro. He's not gonna turn up and be like, oh my god, this guy doesn't press. You know? So we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens, innit? But he's obviously a baller. He's obviously a baller, mate. We'll see how Pep uses him. Reinders is a workhorse. Yeah, the thing is as well, we don't even need him to be a workhorse. We just need him to be there with Rodri. So long as he's there with Rodri doing the work, then that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. You know? There's no issues. LB, did you see the gold shit video? No. Should I watch it or no? Not gonna lie, this video's got me worried about Tijani Reinders defending. Bro, I don't know why. I'm not 100% sure. You're missing his point. I'm not missing his point. I'm not missing his point at all. I've got his point. I just don't think he's thinking about how we're going to be playing next season. I get his point 100% clearly, bro. He doesn't get my point. He doesn't understand Pep's new system. That's my point. Yes, Ash, what you saying, bro? Well, Turkey will need to defend. Yeah, of course he's going to need to defend. The question is, to what degree? And if he's got Marmoush, Foden, Aït-Nouri, Haaland next to him on his side and in front of him, and Rodri and Reinders behind him, he doesn't need to defend as much as maybe he would if he was on his own. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where we're at with that one. Don't watch it. Bears. Did you see Cherky's interview? He said he was ready to chat back. Yeah, but to be fair, he's not going to say he's not going to chat back at the same time. Yeah, I'm not going to chat back, me. I don't fucking do that sort of shit. City tie die. Yeah. Find where I said he doesn't need to defend. I didn't say that. So you're not understanding my point. You're telling me I'm not understanding his point, but you don't understand my point. I've not said that. Bro, did I say that? I didn't say he doesn't need to defend. I didn't say that one time. I didn't say he didn't need to defend. Of course he's going to need to defend. I'm not repeating myself again, bro. Rewind the video. There can only be one Ash. Nah, there's two Ashes in here, man. Check the City Extra tweet. Alright, let's see what they're saying. Does it say Pep Guardiola has told Cherky doesn't need to defend? Is that what it says? Oh, they're getting a police escort, bro. What the hell? That's mad. Yo, there's fucking bear of him as well. Fucking hell. Oh, that's crazy, chat, isn't it? Yo, big up Anakin, bro. It says, yes, Bray. Hope you're well. Cherky's going to cut, bro. I can see a front four of Haaland, Marmoush, Foden, Cherky becoming iconic, winning everything. Yeah, and remember as well, Aït-Nouri will be there as well. Ain't Nori's going to be there as well with the press. You know what I'm saying? Ash, that's literally what you said. That's literally what your message says. What's Pep's new system without a player that doesn't defend? I didn't say that. So unless you've typoed it, you must have typoed it, bro. You typoed it, innit? LB, what do you make of people saying Cherky dissed Slot and Liverpool because Slot visited Cherky in person and said he'd only leave Leon for a project he believes in? It's just random. It's just people it's just people saying stupid stuff in it, like, you know, a bit of banter or whatever. A bit of banter. Big up Anakin, man, for 21 months, bro. Come on. They better be, since USA looks how it does right now. Yeah, bro. Crazy, innit? Crazy. Crazy, man. 100%. LB, check culture. He's the guy who said Cherky's more talented than Mbappe. Video is out. He's explained his opinion. Is he the one that said it? I was getting fucking pressed on this as well on fucking Hossam's channel, man. It wasn't even my argument. I didn't even make the argument. Let's see what he's saying. Is it on his main channel? Did he have 2 channels? Which video is it on? Is it on the Pep Guardiola Wants Revenge? Or nah? Which one is it on? Pep Guardiola Wants Revenge? Or the Lamine Yamal Saving Football? He's got two videos with the Cherky in it. It's the Mbappe v Cherky one. Oh. Oh, yeah. This one. What did he do, mate? What did he do?
Oh, my God.
What's he said?
I really didn't want to have to do this. Honestly, I really didn't want to have to do this. But by popular demand, we are going to talk about...
Is it audio synced up?
Oh, my God. I really didn't want to have to do this. Honestly, I really didn't want to have to do this.
The audio doesn't look synced up to his mouth, mate. Can you see that?
Popular demand, we are going to talk about the tweet that is going everywhere. The tweet that everybody's talking about and wanting to quote tweet and reply and DM and do TikTok videos to that tweet. We are going to talk about it. Hey, bro, it was going off so much. I swear I got a call from my mum and I was thinking, Rah, you going to talk to me about Cherky? Like, are we here to discuss Ryan Cherky from Nigeria? Bruh, I'm telling you right now, the internet is so dramatic and fake. Because, well, we're going to get into the crap. We're going to get into the nitty and gritty of it. But, guys, if you don't know what tweet I am talking about, I'm talking about this tweet right here.
What does he say? You genuinely think Mbappe is more talented than Cherky? See, I don't think he is. Not football talent. I don't think he is. I think Cherky is more talented than him. I've only seen him 5 times. That doesn't mean he's a better football player than Mbappe. By any stretch of the imagination. Do you know what I mean? By any stretch of the imagination.
Which I was having a discussion with somebody, Deck, I think his name is Deck, and we were talking about I was talking about Cherky and Yamal are the 2 most naturally gifted football players with young talents in the world. The 2 natural most gifted natural talents, right? That's exactly what I said. And he said it wasn't he done to do this over Mbappe. And I said, of course, what I said in the tweet, just giving some context. And then everybody goes in a frenzy. 6.5 million views. Quote tweets, this, talk to TikTok, blah, blah, blah. Like, flipping out. I thought Donald Trump and Elon Musk were beefing over my tweet. That's what I thought they were beefing over. I was like, what? Even Elon and Trump are beefing. Yo, what's going on? This is...
My tweets last week went a little bit too far. Cam's might tweet that, innit?
This is crazy. I thought my tweet separated them. But the world goes crazy all about it. But first and foremost, right? it's important. Yeah, it's important that we discuss my standpoint and what I think about it, of course. So a lot of people are saying, yo, can you explain what you mean? You get a lot of people that want to agree with you in the DMs and silently and all that type of stuff, but they won't want to do it in public.
Bro, I'll tell you, I agree. I think he is more talented than him. That doesn't mean he's a better footballer than him, because Mbappe has done it on a bigger stage, more consistently, blah, 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 blah. But if you talk about just football talent on its own, yeah, he is. He is 100%. I don't think there's any. I honestly don't think there's any debate. That doesn't mean he's a better player than Mbappe. He's nowhere near a better player than Mbappe.
Because they don't want to get cooked, as they say. But listen, first and foremost, guys, not as heavy, not as much, of course, but I was in this position last year. In fact, I was in this position to start the season too. Two things that I said. I said Lamine Yamal's
You like
the
a
best
viral
talent
tweet.
since Neymar. I said that last year. People said Mbappe. What, are you crazy? Cooked me. Now here we are. Oh, he's the best player in the world. He's generational. He's the... I said Ethan Waneri, technically, on a technical level, is better than 99% of the Arsenal squad. I got cooked.
Yeah, probably again. He's better. He's better technically than Saka. He's better technically than Odegaard. He's better technically than Havertz. He's better technically than Martinelli and Trossard. I mean, again, that is just facts. It's facts. That is facts. Why are people... Bro, this guy has good takes so far. Why are people cooking him?
And then everyone starts saying, oh, yeah, you're right. So really and truly, for me, this type of stuff does not matter. You know what I mean? Stand by your opinion, and I stand 100% by what I say. That's the thing about me. I'll stand by it, and if I think I'm wrong, which I'm going to give both sides of the discussion, because it's a discussion, so I'm going to give both sides of the game to it, right? So let's just go to a lot of people are saying, what is your definition of talent? So that's important. First and foremost, so talent in the dictionary means natural aptitude or skill.
There you go. Facts. Natural ability. Cherki's one of the best in the world. Clearly. Obviously. You don't have to watch him 100 times. Just watch him how he plays football. But again, that doesn't mean he's better than all these players. Because that's a different definition. But if you're going only on talent, which is the definition that was on the screen, it is 100%.
He possesses more talent than any other player, which means natural aptitude or skill. So to go even further, natural aptitude,
I agree.
meaning it's the natural aptitude refers to a natural or innate ability or talent to learn or excel in a particular area. So that's what it means. A natural or innate ability or talent to learn or excel in a particular area or activity.
Yeah, Dylan, I hear that. That's why Messi's clearer Ronaldo. Because Messi's way more, as a footballer, miles better than Ronaldo as a footballer, as an actual talent footballer. Yeah, this is why. So this is why Lee Gunner got clipped up on that Ronaldo clip, because he says Ronaldo's not in the top 50 footballers of all time. Because when he's saying that, he's talking about talent, football talent, not just goal scorer. Now, whether you agree with that or not, that's irrelevant. But talent, yeah, Messi's clear of Ronaldo football talent, clear.
Activity. That's what it means, right? So, as you can see, in talent, it refers to skill. Which is where my main focus was on, which is where when I talk about super talented players, I naturally 90% of the time, I'm talking about them on a skill level. So when people are saying, what does talent mean? I'm saying what talent means in the dictionary. I'm talking about Ryan Cherki on a skill level, Lamine Yamal on a skill level. That is how I grew up when I used to talk about talent. Now, I understand a lot of times when people are talking about the physical side.
Yeah, facts, Mac. Neymar was clear of Ronaldo as a football player as well. Clear. But Ronaldo, goal machine, means that he will overall be known as a better footballer than Neymar, which I agree. But as an actual talented footballer, Neymar was well better than Ronaldo.
Game, because natural aptitude, for example, Kylian Mbappe would have been born with elite genetics, which allows him to be so sharp, so fast, so quick. He's electric. So those physical attributes that
I also feel, though, however, on the Ronaldo thing, there's a lot of recency bias to when he become more of a out-and-out goal scorer. If you go back to his younger years, he was a very good footballer as well. I don't think he was as good as Neymar, but he was still a very good footballer when he was younger. When he used to play left wing, he was a very good footballer. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like there is a little bit of recency bias with Ronaldo. And I will defend him on that. That like, as he's become older and he's just become an output merchant, basically, as a striker, then, yeah, you got to go back to his younger years to compare him. But I still think Neymar was probably better than him on the left.
He will have naturally, it came natural. That's basically what it is, right? So I can understand that also falls under talent. So there's some people that are sitting there and saying, oh, well, no, because if you got to include speed, you got to include athleticism. That's perfectly fine because we can add that as part of natural aptitude. That is cool. So I haven't really got a problem with that because at the end of the day, really and truly, the discussion is really, unless you say what you actually mean about what you think it is, because it ends up becoming a subjective thing. Unless you actually say what you think your definition of talent is, then you can have a real discussion. So that's why 90% of when people are tweeting, I'm like, yeah, you lot are just sheep following the other one, blah, 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 blah. Realistically, not many people were like, what do you define as talent? Or what do you class as talent? What do you think about talent? Not many people are trying to get into that. Me, when I talk about it, talent, I think about skill. The skill level, the difficulty, the natural ability that I think they are born with the ball at their feet.
That should have been obvious, though, based on the way he wrote the tweet, innit? Because if he would have wrote the tweet, because I agree with his tweet. I agree with his tweet, right? If he wrote, Cherki is a better player than Mbappe, I'm cooking him. And I expect every single one of you guys in the chat to cook him, yeah? But because the way he said the tweet, I think that's fine. Now, you still might disagree. That's cool. You might disagree with him, right? But it's more open, right? But you can't say Cherki's a better player than Mbappe. That's crazy. No one can say that. You can say he's a better talent, 100%. You might not agree with that, but you can say it and have the debate. No one can tell me that Mbappe's a better player than Cherki. No one can tell me that, man.
And I think, and a lot of people think it's just aesthetics. Now, first and foremost, can we please drop this aesthetic word? It is becoming a slur word. It is becoming a slander word. He's just aesthetic. He's just aesthetic. What does that mean? What does that mean? 90% of players that are aesthetic, what do they have in common? They're usually naturally very technical. People are trying to use the word aesthetic to put down highly technical football players. It's actually pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, Foxy, right? That comment there, and you can use any player in the world, yeah? That comment right there is why, whilst it's an interesting debate to have about talent, it means nothing. And this is what I said to Hassan. I said it means absolutely nothing, because you can say, if you want, that Cherki is a more talented player than Mbappe. And I think he has a better talent than Mbappe. But ultimately, it means F all, because he's not a better player than Mbappe. Mbappe's a better player.
It's actually pretty ridiculous. There's no surprise that the best players in the history of football are aesthetic. Because 99% of the time, they are some of the most gifted football players to ever touch a ball. If you're talking about in the history of the game, Maradonas and Messis and Zidanes and Dinos and Iniestas and Cruyffs and all the Van Bastens, whoever, whatever, R9s, they're all aesthetically pleasing. They're all highly, highly, highly technical. Cristiano. And we're going to get into a discussion about Cristiano in a sec. But my thing, when I look at it, right, when I look at the talent, I look at people's skill. And I look at Ryan Cherki, right foot, left foot. The guy's left foot, he's ambidextrous. He can take corners with his right, free kicks with his right, whatever he wants to do. He's ambidextrous, naturally, 100% ambidextrous. Dribbling ability, close control. I also include IQ in that. High IQ, ball manipulation, first touch. These type of things, passing ability is absolutely off the chain, off both feet. What you can do with the ball at your feet.
Exactly, bro. But this is why, I don't get why people are losing the shit over it. Because this is exactly what I said, Germs, to Hassan when he asked me about it. I said, yeah, he's a more talented player. Don't mean anything. Yeah, that Jeremy Lynch guy is probably a more talented player. Don't mean anything. Yeah, all these street footballers, yeah, who are mad techie. They're probably more talented than half the Premier League footballers. It doesn't mean anything. It means nothing. Because ultimately, they're not better football players. Because talent is not the be-all and end-all. It's about applying that. It's about applying the talent on the pitch week in, week out. And a lot of players can't do that. I think the reason he posted it, right, and obviously I can't speak for the guy, but the reason I think he posted it is to say, look, we have top talented players here, like Yamal, like this guy, who can take the sport to the heights that people want to see it. But then, you know, the way that obviously he said it, people haven't read it like that and have said, he probably made it out like he's saying that he's better than Mbappe. But that's not what he said. Do you know what I mean? But then is there any point in saying it? Because ultimately, like, what's the point? What's the point in the conversation, innit, chat? Do you know what I'm saying? What's the point? What's the point in the conversation? Because I agree with what he's saying. I agree with it. But at the same time, I also just feel like it's an irrelevant point. Because it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Because he's not a better player than him. It's a weird one, man. It's a fucking weird one. Which is probably why it got 6 million views. Big up LB, great stream as always. Alright, big up, man. Big up to you, bro. I did see this one as well. Big up for the super chat, Liam. Big up Hamid, I don't know if you're still in the chat. It says, Arsenal are signing Hato as a striker. Who the hell's that? Who's Hato, chat? Who's Hato? He's a centre-back. He's saying to sign him as a striker. They're signing another centre. Fuck knows who this guy is. Future stream go through KDB's top goals assists. Yeah, we'll have to do it on Twitch so we don't get copyrighted, but we can do that. He's joking. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what Arsenal are doing, man. I don't know. Arsenal's sleeping, man. I'm not sure what they're playing at, to be honest with you. They're just a weird club, innit? They're just such a weird club, bro. He's joking about them signing another left-back meme for Arsenal. Yeah, I have no idea what Arsenal are doing, man. I'll be real. They're so weird. So weird. So weird, man. It's like saying Ravel Morrison was more talented than Frank Lampard. It's irrelevant. Yeah, exactly. It's irrelevant. It's one of those, like, proper YouTube-ish shit content thing, innit? You know, like, when people get clipped and fucking tweets go out there. Like, it is just a shit... It's a shit debate. It's a shit debate. Because people take it too deep, man. Like... It should be like, yeah, facts, but also it don't matter because it's irrelevant. It's just an irrelevant conversation, really, which is probably why I'm not going to watch the rest of this video. I didn't realise, but it's a 33-minute video. I'm not watching the rest of that. Yeah, I'll get you on over the summer, man. 100%. 100%. We owe Arsenal a serious whooping next year. We owe the top 6 a whooping, bro. Our top 6 record is no bueno. It's no bueno, man. It's no bueno. They're still coming down from the We Won Madrid trophy, says Sinathan. Bro, I never really watched him, bro. I only see some of his clips when he comes on DR Sports now and again on Twitter or whatever. I don't really watch him, to be honest. We have to beat Arsenal 5-0. No. I just want to beat him, bro, to be honest. I just want our top 6 record to improve, man, because our top 6 record ain't been good, man. 5 wins in the last 2 seasons, I think it is, against the top 6 teams. Poor, chats. Poor. Really poor, man. We need to improve that. We need to improve that massively. We need to improve that massively, man. Yeah, I might watch it tomorrow, bro. I've not got the energy, man. I've been live for fucking nearly 4 hours. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do the Goldbridge video tomorrow. Man. But yeah, man, honestly, it's wild. What's the top 6 losses, though? Well, last year alone, we got beat off Arsenal once. We got beat off United once. We got beat off Liverpool twice. That's 4. Spurs. They beat us at home, that's 5. Did they beat us away? Can't remember if they beat us away. At least 5. We got beat at least 5 times last year against the top 6 teams. At least 5. Villa away, are they top 6 now? No, not really. So yeah, you wouldn't lose that as a loss. Now we got beat Spurs. Oh, we beat Spurs. Oh, we beat Spurs away. Oh yeah, we did beat them away. Fucking hell. Oh yeah, that was the game with that header at the end, bro. That would have been crazy. Yeah, we definitely need to improve that. But that's why I like Turkey, because Turkey scores against the big teams. Turkey's got a good record in the big games, man. That's why I like the signing of Turkey. I need players that can step up on the big stage, mate. Yeah, and not hide. And he gets GA against PSG, home and away. Scored against United in both games. Scored against Spain for France on his debut. Do you know what I'm saying? This is why I want players like this who are big game players. Big game performers. Big game performers, man. Highlighter for the season. Highlight of the season for me. From a City point of view, yeah, probably the Aston Villa game at home. From a footballing point of view, United losing the Europa League final was up there. But yeah, probably Villa at home. Which is kind of sad because it led to nothing. But well, I guess it was a top 4 thing. But yeah, not trophies. Yeah, the Newcastle 4-0 at home was pretty good as well because we actually cooked in that game. What's this Jeremy Doku guy saying? Why is this Jeremy Doku rattle people in the chat? Jeremy Doku, what are you saying in the chat? What have you said? Why have you rattled people in the chat? What have you said? Have you said something mad? Have you said a mad take or something? Chat, what's he said? Why are people cooking this guy? Why are people cooking this guy in the chat? I don't know what he said, chat. But the chat are cooking him for some reason. Ban him. Why? What's he said? He's rage baiting. What did he say though? What was his rage bait? What? He said Messi isn't top 5. What do you mean he's not top 5? Top 5 what? You're not saying he's not top 5 footballers, no? Ain't no way he's saying that. Ain't no way he's saying that. Ain't no way you said Messi's not top 5. That's shit rage bait. That's bad rage bait, bro. I can see why some of the chat got rage. I can see why why some of the chat was raging at that tweet, because at that post, message. Yeah, 0 out of 10 rage bait. However, Colby, some people fell for it by the looks of it. Have you seen Pep saying to Reinders, "Can you run? That's what we need." Bro, this is wild. Nah, Newcastle United clips, that's rage bait. We're not falling for it. This is why I think when people are so worried about the Unks next year, saying, "Oh, the Unks are gonna play and Pep's not gonna drop him." Trust me, he's gonna drop him. Pep don't rate these guys, man. He's just too loyal this season. He didn't want to drop him, man. Yeah. Trust me, mate. Yeah, the first thing he said when he was asked in an interview, what does he need this season? He says, "Give me good players." Trust me, man. Trust me, mate. Yeah, Pep knows. Pep knew. Pep knew early. Pep knew early. Yeah, look at the team he put against Real Madrid, man. He knew we weren't good enough to beat him. He knew we weren't good enough to beat him. That's why he sacked it off, mate. Yeah. Trust me. The guy don't rate these players. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. I'm going to try and do a reaction video, but it'll have to be a video because live, it'll kick me off the stream. Weird the way it works. It is weird the way it works, man. I can't lie. I smashed these likes up as well, people. Still got 700 people in here. Smash the likes up, man. I keep thinking it's Friday. Man. Weird. LB, I'm not rage baiting. I don't write Messi. Alright then, bro. I just don't know what to reply to that. If that isn't rage bait, yeah, I just don't know what to say. But you rate Jeremy Doku, though, yeah? Alright then, bro. All right, bro. Yeah, they was waffling, bro. They was waffling heavy. Some mad waffle. Bro's called Jeremy Doku's the GOAT, but doesn't rate Messi. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here, mate? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Yeah, right. At least I know you're not a wrong'un. Yeah. Unlike Jeremy Doku's the GOAT, who's actually trying to firm it. Oh, mad. Crazy time. He rates skills. What? That's a madness. That is a madness. Jeremy Doku's the GOAT. It's wild. Steve Nichols said 150 million for one player is okay, but banter does for spending 3 players on that. Apparently won't fit into a team. Yeah, I just found it hilarious how that guy said, Liverpool, I've got a mint bench, but then kept on questioning where all our players were going to play. That just baffled the shit out of me. It just baffled the shit out of me, boys. I can't lie, man. The brain was cooked. The brain was cooked. He just kept on saying, where's he going to play? Where's he going to play? And then as soon as he went on to Liverpool, he's going to be like, they're going to have this guy on the bench, this guy on the bench. They're going to have such a mint bench. It's going to be crazy. I was just like, what? What are you saying? Weird. That was a mad video, man. That was actually a mad video. I'm not going to get it up again, so if you want to go watch it, go watch the stream from last night and scroll through the stream until you see me pull up a video. But it was crazy. Oh, the false 9 verts. Bruh. What are they waffling? False 9 verts. By one of the best creative players in the world to play him as a false 9. Nah, surely not, man. That's crazy. I'll be up Cameron now. Be up, bro. That Naipan looks disgusting. Everyone keeps on saying that. I might have to do a reaction video on that. I was going to swerve it, man, but everyone keeps on saying he's mint. People say he's the next Pedri. I don't have a clue. I don't know who he is. I've never watched him. But I might have to do a reaction video on that guy, you know. People keep on saying he's meant to be actually mega. Which I suppose he probably is, given the fact that Villa, Arsenal, City, Liverpool wanted him. Yeah, I know he's got the comps, man. I'll watch it tomorrow. I'll watch it. I'll do a video on second channel tomorrow. He's 2-footed. Yeah, someone said that before. Mad chat. Madness. It's a pure madness. It's a pure madness, mate. Crazy work. Anyway, I'm buzzing for the Club World Cup. What are you guys saying about the Club World Cup, man? You guys are buzzing on now. Hato to Arsenal. Wait, they are actually signing a player called Hato. What? Jorel Hato is a no-brainer. Arsenal are beginning the move to sign Ajax defender Jorel Hato. What? Why are they signing another defender? I don't get it. Another left back. No way. So that super chat wasn't a joke. I thought the super chat was a joke. It was actually real information. Nah, that is wild, bro. I don't get bro. I don't get it. Jorel Hato is his left back. He can also play centre back. Alright, maybe they're buying him as a centre back then? As a backup centre back, maybe? How many games has he played centre back? Oh, he's played 70 games at centre back. Maybe they're buying him as a centre back. How many games did he play centre back this year? I know he played left back exclusively this year, apart from the final 2 games of the season. So unless they've scouted him in the previous years and now they, want to put him back at centre back, that is weird. That is a weird signing, though. That is such a weird signing. PSG will win the Club World Cup. Are they in it? Are they actually in it? Yeah. It's got to be squad rotation, bro. It's got to be squad rotation. Unless they're worried about losing Saliba. They might be worried about losing Saliba because Saliba's only got 2 years left on his contract now, I think. So if he doesn't sign a contract now, when he gets to the end of next season, he's only got 1 year left on his contract. He might just do a Trent and go PSG in it. Well, he might go PSG actually, funny enough, because at that point as well, I think Marquinhos. Oh, that's something to keep your eye out on that actually. That wouldn't surprise me if they did that, you know, PSG in 2 years. Because in two years, Marquinhos will be what, like 32? Something. How old's Marquinhos? He's been around time. He must be in his 30s or like 29 or something. Yo, sharp Pete, man. What you saying? Oh yeah, it's class, man. It's class. Yeah, I'd take Saliba at City. Yeah, of course. 100%. Yeah, they've got to be careful there. They've got to be careful there, Arsenal. If Saliba don't sign a contract in the next couple of months, I'd be worried. I'd be worried, man. You play for Marseille, they're PSG rivals. Fairs. Nah, bro. When we offer him 200 grand a week and we offer you guys 80 million, he'll be coming down the motorway, mate. Marquinhos. He's not 18, Marquinhos. The PSG Marquinhos. You're looking at the wrong Marquinhos. He's 31. You look at the wrong one, innit? You looked at the wrong Marquinhos. Yeah, Marquinhos at PSG's 31. So if you're PSG now, you're probably looking at Saliba going, hang on a minute. Yeah, hang on a minute. We got this guy coming to the end of his career. We could get this guy on a free. Or go get him next year. You probably pay like 60 million for him. Do you know what I mean? Nah, if I was PSG, I'd be all over that deal, Saliba. All over it. I think he'd be mint there as well, Saliba. Can you imagine Saliba in that PSG team, chat? Imagine him in that team. It'd be insane, wouldn't it? Absolutely insane. Nah, I'd be all over it, 100%. 100% I'd be all over that deal. Where's the chat gone? I've lost the fucking chat, man. Fuck! Pop out chat. There we go. I got you back, chat. I got you back. Probably having too many tabs open. Sometimes you just fucking... You close it by mistake. There we go. How did McAtee do? I wasn't really that focused on it, but I don't think he like majorly like impacted the game. He got an assist for the first goal, but like he wasn't really mega. He was alright, but I didn't come away thinking, oh my god, he cooked, you know. I mean, feel free to disagree with me. I wasn't really paying attention, but I didn't get the impression that he cooked, to be honest. Saliba will be at Madrid speaking fluent Spanish in 2 years. Oh, that's a funny one, that, bro. I can't even lie. Oh, yeah, we're still going, bro. I'm practicing for my 24-hour stream, man. I'm practicing for my 24-hour stream when we win the 115 case. Funny. Sorry, sister, the match reviews barely mentioned it. Yeah, he didn't really do too much, man. Oh, you speak about Hato or Fairs? Fair dues. Right, I'm going to wrap it up, man. I'm going to go bed, innit? Smash the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I will try and do a reaction video to the Inside City and upload it tomorrow. It has to be a video because if it's a video, when it's copyrighted on a video, depending on the copyright type, yeah, sometimes they let the video stay up. I won't make any money out of it, but the video can stay up so you guys can still watch it. But if I do it on a live stream, they just cancel the live stream. They just cancel it and like, they'll just end the live stream. So I'll do it as a video. Hopefully it'll just be the one where you can actually watch it. And then we'll do another stream or like video or whatever. So yeah, stay tuned. And I'll do a Naipan reaction. That'll be on second channel though. Link in description. More LB. Make sure you guys are following More LB. Link in description. I'll get the Naipan one. Oh, gold shit. I'll do that another day. Because I'm knackered, Ash, bro. I'm knackered, man. I've done nearly 4 hours. I'll do that another day. I'll do it tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday or something, man. Daps LB tomorrow, possibly. Yeah, he's not messaged me, so I'll see what he's saying. I think he's in Manchester, to be honest. I think he's doing something. I don't know what he's doing, but I think he's doing something, bro. But yeah. Oh, yeah, they were looking at Zabani, weren't they? Yeah, I did see that, actually. Yeah, I did see that. I wonder, though, Pete, yeah, if they just say to Marquinhos, do one more year, and then we'll go and get Saliba next year, innit? When he's got 1 year left in his contract. You probably get Saliba out of Arsenal next year for like 6 p.m, innit? So, yeah. Nah, Martin's out tomorrow. I'll redirect it to Martin. Anyway, Martin's live. I'll redirect it to Martin. LB Raid in the chat. Big up to you guys, man. Another 6 stream. Smash the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed. And, yeah, Inside City reaction video tomorrow and Naipan on the second channel. More LB. Peace out. Have a good night, people.